Morning Show with PAPALAW Perfect. Mondays to Fridays, 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. GMT. Mpɔtam Morning Show, building communities together with you. Mpɔtam Morning Show with PAPALAW Perfect. Mondays to Fridays, 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. GMT. Mpɔtam Morning Show, building communities together with you. Mpɔtam Morning Show with PAPALAW Perfect. Mondays to Fridays, 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. GMT. Mpɔtam Morning Show, building communities together with you. Mpɔtam Morning Show with PAPALAW Perfect. Mondays to Fridays, 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. GMT. Mpɔtam Morning Show, building communities together with you. Mpɔtam Morning Show with PAPALAW Perfect. Mondays to Fridays, 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. GMT. Mpɔtam Morning Show, building communities together with you. Mpɔtam Morning Show with PAPALAW. Swabadu Sabdokataya, Red Makatonda Yataya, Rubado Daba. No weapon fashioned against us shall prosper. Lord, I thank you for the power of resurrection that is at work in my life and situation for a sustainable. In the name of Jesus, I ask for a deployment of the power of the Holy Spirit into your finances for notable and sustainable breakthrough. In the name of Jesus, I breathe on you the Spirit of God upon your life, upon your finances, upon your business. May the power of God come afresh upon you. I curse, I block, I thwart, I sabotage, I put down, I throw down every force of darkness contending with you. Let that power bow in the name of Jesus. For this is the day the Lord has made. May you rejoice and be glad in it. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. In his presence there is fullness of joy. At his right hand there are pleasures forevermore. By strength shall no man prevail. With God on your side, you are powerful than the powerful, stronger than the strongest. In the name of Jesus, when God is on your side, power is on your side, favor is on your side, glory is on your side. The glory of this latter house shall be greater than of the former. I pray for you. May the finger of God come afresh upon you. May you be lifted. May you be elevated. May God grant you favor in every sphere of your life. In the name of Jesus, may God elevate you. May your going out be blessed. May your coming in be blessed. Wherever the sole of your feet shall tread upon, may you possess the place. I pray that any witchcraft coven, plotting and scheming, planning and plotting against your destiny, let every force of darkness backfire by fire, backfire by fire. Break every conspiracy. Break in the name of Jesus. Break is your word, not like hammer breaking rocks into pieces. I block, I break, I pull down, I throw down every works of the devil. I cover you in the blood. May the finger of God come afresh upon you. May God order your steps into all righteousness. May you be elevated. May you be favored. May God bless you with marriage, bless you with finances, bless you with wealth and riches. Rabadusa tokataya. Makatonda yataya. Rabado sata. Let victory be your portion. Upon Mount Zion, there shall be deliverance, and the house of glory success, and the house of Holy of Holies, and the house of God shall be victorious. You are covered in the blood. You are favored. May you be lifted. May you rise and never come down. May God arise and let your enemies be scattered. You are covered in the blood. May you be elevated. May God cover you in the blood. By the efficacy of the blood, let every mountain crumble. Let every valley be filled. Let every crooked ways be made straight. I cover you in the blood. May God keep you safe. I pray for the church of God. I pray for the world. I pray for businesses. I pray for your career. I pray for your children. I pray for your child. I pray for your husband, your wife, your fiancé, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your helpers. I pray and prophesy. May your destiny helpers locate you right now. Break every force of darkness. May you be blessed. May you be lifted. Be blessed. Be lifted. Be exalted. You are covered in the blood. You are blessed and highly favored. In Jesus' name. Amen. Amen.
Rati, come on, soon Rati Yankupon. Let me come across in your looking. Then I'm sorry, and I'm a man. Yeah. But when Mamma de Messun, the man, man, conscious man, does will be when Jessica. It's also Nasauni Atabaya, Nijamito, Namima, Pishimato, Obada Krana, what? Uniatabaya, Yarito, Ikarabas, Namima, Yarito, Pishimato, Yarito. Bible for I continue my heritage. Now over there, now what? Heritage, cleaning for heritage. A radiance and tear for heritage. It's over there, now what? Which now I win in your heritage. Yes, I see you trust us. Yet to obey me. Sawuni Atabaya in summer official. Obada knows what to do. Obada knows what to fly. Can you fly? You call us. I see him fly. Yeah, we try. There you go. Yamima, would you win your time? When you're time, when you're private way, you need your feet. So when you're time, you need your one more. As I see how near my new
A blessed morning. What a God we serve. God is good all the time, and all the time the Lord is good. 52 minutes on top of the hour. 6 a.m. GMT, 16th of August 2023, the year of our Lord. Wednesday edition of Mpɔtam, your favorite morning show. The name remains PAPALAW Perfect on PAPALAW Radio. PAPALAW Radio, building communities together with you. Show produced by Juji, my co-host David Santos. What a God we serve. I want you to say thank you to God. He's been good and his mercies endureth forever. What a God we serve. God is good all the time, and all the time the Lord is good. David said, I have been young, but now I am old. I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging for bread. You won't beg. I decree and declare as a prophet that the will of God for your life will come to pass. I curse those who curse you, bless those who bless you. May the favor of the Lord come afresh upon you. Be lifted, be exalted. What a mighty, mighty God we serve. I came to inform you, to educate you, and above all to entertain you. This is our core mandate as journalists, as broadcasters. We are here to educate you, to inform you, and to entertain you. What a God we serve. So I'll be sharing the weather forecast with you today. I'll share with you news that are making headlines in our various newspapers and news portals. And then I'll also be having the editorials with you and newspaper review segment. And then we'll do politics. Politics today. We have a lot of news for you. News across the globe. What a mighty, mighty God we serve. Shot fired, fingers crossed. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us nothing to temptation, but deliver us from every evil. For thine is thy kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen and amen. Forever, O God, thy word is settled in heaven. Now let me acknowledge our sponsors. The show is proudly sponsored by Nana One Shoes. Nana One Shoes is into sales of all kinds of shoes, belt, and bags for kids and adults. Nana One Shoes is located at Tema Community 11, directly opposite Community 11 School Complex. When it comes to quality belts, shoes, and bags, the only place is Nana One Shoes. Contact Nana One Shoes on 0256 83 6112. 0256 83 6112. Nana One Shoes. Quality is a hallmark. Now, when it comes to photography, one name stands tall. The only place to go is Shabak Photography, formerly Shabba Rich Photography. They enjoy all kinds of photography, passport size photograph, photo shoot for all events. During your wedding, your engagement, your birthday party, your naming ceremony, and all other events. Shabak Photography is located at Tema Community 11, adjacent the Presbyterian University, Tema Campus. Contact Shabak Photography on 0244 671593 0244 671593. Shabak Photography will give you quality shots. Now, when you come to Balloon Decor, the only place to go is Lotelo Balloon Decor. Lotelo Balloon Decor. Lotelo Balloon Decor is located at Tema Community 1, directly opposite Zenith Bank, TMA branch. Lotelo Balloon Decor is into balloon decorations and wrapping of your stuff for you during your wedding, your engagement, your birthday party, your naming ceremony, and all other events. Contact Lotelo for your better balloon decorations and proper wrapping of your engagement and all your stuffs. Lotelo Balloon Decor. Contact them on 0542 371320 0542 371320. Lotelo Balloon Decor. Or might be ye female Ghana, you dear, you need baby apart from Ghana or community. How clean is your community? How well have you swept your compound, your gutters, and then your place of abode? How clean is your community? And if you're able to do all this, Ghana will become a better place for all of us here to live. So might be ye female me God is good all the time, and all the time the Lord is good. I sit na be ye female me I won't forget Danny John's Shepherd Foods. In fact, if you want to eat, just go to Danny John's Shepherd Foods. They have jollof rice, fried rice, plantain chips, yam chips, and the likes. Every food, you just go there. And you'll be served with delicious meals. I went for my delicious breakfast. You can also go there. They also have delivery services available. Contact Danny John's Shepherd Foods on 0242 841783 0242 841783. Danny John's Shepherd Foods. They are located at Tema Community 3. Directly, did I say directly opposite? No, they are near the PV of being roundabout. Just go there and enjoy your meals. God bless you, man of God, Reverend Daniela Sarik Akuto, and your wife, Lady Joan. Lady Joan, how you doing? I believe you are bouncing well. God bless you. God keep you and protect you. All those who are watching on Facebook, just hit the share button, share the message on your page, on your timeline, send the link to your friends. Or might be a year 7 a.m. GMT in the studios of PAPALAW Radio. We streaming live on www.modigana.com, online radiobox.com. Follow us on all our social media handles. Type PAPALAW Radio/TV on Facebook and PAPALAW Radio/TV on YouTube. Follow us on all our social media handles. Like the page, put your notification button on so that anytime we come online, you'll be first to be notified. Oh my, yeah, me my, oh my, you so, you want so mighty, you more Ghana who buying. Dear Nekoso, I extend my warmest condolences to you, Pastor Ernest, or Sofu Ernest. Radin Chichore, Omo Humbai, Awachi, Mobabedi, Weja, what form, what Danny Benkum so, Ubedin now watching, Koforidia, Fijasi, Koforidia, Fijasi, Muzama, Disco, Christo Church, MDCC, Mokompa, Namodeshi Sheso, or Sofu Yaminchichore, Rabeta, or Chisa Chacha, Yamemwa, we ensure Rademo who buy copim say, Mudemo Papa Bequako she, a form Boko, na Wajina Home, Yaminchichore. All right, so good morning, the Parliament of Ghana, the Judiciary, Flagstaff House, the Presidency of Ghana. All right, Memobiache, Memawache, maybe I will be a which part of the globe. Kingdom greetings to everyone, students, teachers, doctors, nurses, lawyers, engineers, journalists, businessmen, businesswomen, entrepreneurs, professionals. Or mind be ye female driver for new mumeti for na mechiamo me mamache radi shira mon pejamo o shira mon sanu nyuma so mama juman tumpo. Now the weather forecast for today, so you can prepare adequately for today. Now the weather forecast, mostly cloudy weather is expected across the country today. A few areas within the middle and northern sectors are expected to experience rain or thunderstorms later in the day, says Ghana Meteorological Agency, GMET. Good stories are always repeated, like I always say. Mostly cloudy weather is expected across the country today. A few areas within the middle and northern sectors are expected to experience rain or thunderstorms later in the day, says Ghana Meteorological Agency, GMET. The end of the weather forecast for today. David Santos,
Attorney General.
David Santos.
Even if Jesus Christ comes today and says this prophet is a fake prophet, this leader is a corrupt leader, his followers will still say Jesus is just jealous.
What a generation. We support almost every stupidity.
Yes.
When we know this is wrong. Let me quote Shabarich.
Okay.
Shabak.
Yeah.
He said, don't call a spade. What's it? Don't call a spade a shovel.
Yeah.
I said, don't call a spade a shovel.
A shovel, yeah.
Call a spade a spade.
Yes.
Not a shovel.
Yeah, they all have different names.
That's right.
Yes.
So, I think we've gotten to a point where we need to say it as it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you have a very good point there.
So the issue of like Unimadeno, you are trying to be hypocrite and all that. No.
All in the name of loyalty. People are being fooled. And they think they have to be loyal to an extent that when their leaders are even wrong, they have to support them.
So even when you are bending,
and that's why Pastor will come Facebook Live and say, "My fans."
Yes.
So now they are no more children of God; they are fans.
They are fans.
So I don't know how Jay-Z and Beyonce will
also call their fans.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's amazing. A pastor say, "My fans, my fans."
Yes. It seems recent. They are not saying my church members.
Now the pastors even love the clout. They love the attention. They love it more than the showbiz guy.
Yeah.
Now, if a pastor will say,
let me give you money so that you come to my church and create some scene and let's trend. I mean,
Hey.
yes, it's happening. Anyway, we are still in the homo celebration. Yesterday I was following the Newtown one, and
Okay.
Newtown controls Tema. If they say don't play music and you play it loud, they'll come after you. Culture is beautiful. I saw some of the ladies half naked, their chest, everything is showing, and people were interested in that one. I read comments.
Don't tell me you read comments.
I read comments.
You said it raw. As if you are there. No one will even think
watching
you are reading an article.
Reading comments.
Okay.
I saw them carrying the pot on top of their heads with a white cloth around their
so they added pictures to
no video. They were capturing it. It's not there. When you go to Tema Story,
go to
Tema Story, all the videos.
So yesterday, you took your time to watch.
I watched.
How did you feel after watching?
Oh, I felt culture is good. Culture is good.
So
you
you were watching because you think culture is good, or you are watching because it's beautiful for you?
If we are able to maintain our tradition and culture,
for that
we won't have this the infiltration of this Western culture.
And
especially with this LGBTQ plus whatever.
It won't even happen.
Yeah, so I side with what they are doing. In fact, all the instructions given. In fact, when they were actually in the middle of the principal streets of Newtown and then part of Tema,
and then when they free show,
and nobody dares toot a horn and say, "Mama me kwai, I mean, give me way." No, they own the land. They are the custodians of the land.
Wow.
The only time I enjoy culture is when the chiefs are in their palanquins and their dancing and
very beautiful.
All the appellations.
Yes.
And then the how do you call them? The people, their indigents begin to hallow them, celebrate them, and everybody remains quiet and follows suit. When Otumfuo lost the mom, and it was declared one night that nobody should come out.
And you dare not.
saw the Abrafo, the executioners, as we call them, and they were weirding some weird, weapons and all that.
When you see them,
people that if you come out a la cow, you be threatening. So
culture is beautiful in Africa.
The silence, dead silence.
Exactly.
A place like Doom, the administrative and business capital of Kumasi, dead silence. Then you have to know that culture is sweet and tradition is beautiful.
You see, I tell you, I love when you go to the Ashanti land. Okay, I love how they respect the culture of the land. And if it's going to spread to all the the corners of the land, I think that will be so beautiful. Because if you go to Kumasi, even not Kumasi, but when Otumfuo, the man. Nana Efran Tumapa na odi a good day and I say can say those good they are sending no my instruction how dare you have to follow, and that is how culture is so beautiful when it comes to Africa.
So we need to uphold it and do everything possible to keep it for, if not our generation, for the next generation
to come.
Gradually, a lot of people don't even know how to put on their cloth as men. And people are not being taught. We need people who teach us.
I don't know whether you are the one saying it. You said nowadays you see somebody wearing
kambu and shoe. Kambu and shoe with...
How can you do that?
Kambu and shoe with jacket. They think it's normal. That's fashion. So gradually, that's how the Westerners behave. And gradually we are copying blindly. And we are doing it. Today, somebody put on African wear and put on kambu. And whenever we talk about kambu, I remember King Promise. You know that musician?
Yes.
Like wearing strange kambus. All right, King Promise, good morning. All right, so we'll take the headlines for today. YEA urges government to stop capping its fans. KSTU, that is Kumasi Secondary Technical University, reconsiders deferral decision, offers special examination for students. Police officers receive most bribes in Ghana, report. Niger coup leader agrees to hold direct talks with ECOWAS. Nigerian scholar. GMA threatens to withdraw services from Bimbila Hospital over attack on medical superintendent. I intend to make millions from farming, not politics. John Dumelo. Honorable Seyiram Alasa or Cheo. Honorable Kofi Amponsa Mechia no pay. Or say, yeah, pay ye, Bobia Mua to a year. Honorable Seyiram Alasana, na John Dumelo. Yeah, acting, yeah, acting. Fred Nuaman so in the support at Tanechi. Made a number of things I you. Kofi Amponsa, we see 2024 ballot on a bed thereof. Liver disease is becoming very common. Doctor promise Sefoga reveals. Forcena Mankwa gets first goal of the season in Red Bull Sauerbrück win. Nigerian Army helicopter crashes amid deadly attack. 60 billion Ghana cedis lost. Bank of Ghana can't be faulted for being forced into DDEP. John Kwache. It will have been suicidal to change candidate John Dumelo, KSTU, to decide fate of 638 students asked to defer their programs. Suspected spies for Russia held in major UK security investigation. We'll continue our strike even if our salaries are cut. CTAG. Don't compromise on your career aspirations and dreams. Wellness coach to singles. CTAG must be punished over ongoing illegal strike. National Labour Commission. Shelley Ayokoboche blast passport office staff for corruption. We have that soundbite we're playing it to you for you to listen, to do your own perusa. You have failed people of Western region. Matilda Emisata rebukes politicians and chiefs and recorded fumes at MMDCs for failing to make Accra clean. But it's all because of Bobo Yaden Namu. Mose Mayade. Or say, Metis or say pavement and Crawford Tadia was Mose Mayade. Monye Hute. Papa we speed and all day bad or no one party slowly does saboteers MP before when you woo papa atro money atro more to say 5 and 6 Saboba coordinating director internal auditor perished in Gore crash on Tamale Yendi Road. Northeast rainstorm kills one, others injured in Yo-Yo. Nigeria hands over 2 suspects in sextortion case linked to suicide of Michigan high school athlete. Ghana's 2022 import exceeded export by 4.5 billion. On the IO mine. Ghana's 2022 imports exceeded exports by 4.5 billion Ghana cedi. Na sansika we yetia eya na ye spirit aneden. Ayegusu bi bobisia. Ye import nko a ne ebo man ni mu. Mo amonte ase no. Import ne ye eniama ye kra e de abo man ni mu. Export ne ye niama ye di fi o man Ghana akọ aman foforo so. Na hwe ne eye hu ni se import no exceed export by 4.5 billion. Shameful country with shameful leaders who are in charge of the administration of this wonderful republic. Osu Castle to be redeveloped into presidential and governance museum. Niger coup. Over 100 trucks loaded with onions locked up between Benin and Niger. Bond market. Total market turnover declined 98% to 4.81 million Ghana cedis. Doctors take over 7 years to detect type of autoimmune disease in patients. Health ambassador. Boom, Akatamanso poor roads. Boom, Michelle Camp, commercial drivers suspend strike. Na monso sanwa mekawa monso suspend ya montra mo na combat demo. Ya say aban we yeso odwemo. Hwia kwan ya kra ewa na eye commercial rules, business rules krampo no. Omutumi meda ho asai o mani tua pepepepepe. Na mo de kakra yi. Say 3 kilometers so say 4 kilometers so. Yes o matu case. World Athletics Championship, Ghanaian athletes and officials deny Hungarian visas. Ochia. We omo de nipa omo go to Birkani bini omo koye athletics richishim. Ghana ne corruption. It is a bonsam and bone. Corruption baby visa racketeering no. It's everywhere. Opa my black star phone cause omo ko bobo ne di nkrofo system ne agi hu sika ne edi. Na Ghana de krono de he babia agi babia. NDC accuses Lydia Lassan of using common fund for political activities. We minya kofi amponsan ko be kasa fa ho papa na maame na obodjuma odibi to a machine man crofo ko hia djuma wo peso ko ye hairdresser no de amount en ya man for so monte ase say John Dumelo ahun say no maame no wa ye grassroots person obetu na obebre sana nkan no mse ni kunu na ya ma watumi awini ni kunu ne current former energy minister you can say Ajakwo Boachi Chirematin or no so the Chirematin ni nua no say no mo yentafo ni nua no fi mu no ne yire ni Lydia Lassan no na omo mpese ma me ne be grassroots adwuma because yeah just say be disease betu adwasafo nam ho sa no grassroots adwuma ne papa ho na ne papa wo ne constituency mu ho not what you say taifa hono ni nyina ka ne constituency na so pa one of the biggest if not the biggest one of the biggest kwabenya dome kwabenya what you say it is pa so betume tu na fi so boa ano na ye hu no Busa North Sandema resident demonstrate over Dumso petition VRA Voter River Authority Accra akromo de ye eno mu dum light 9 to 11:30 ansa no mo so o kire on beti on pigawa maybe some say I know ase any say eno on person mo kire say ye no a ya de omu ni su control eno na dum ana say den what is it one say ya ko say 9 boy ya no madum ye light binimo de kwa kopim 1 am be so say dum no from 1 am to 3 am as a masheda Memphis Depay whips out Adwada celebration after Atletico Wonder goal. Yes, I call no bag Ghana or Mpɔtam Kente different no just a Ghana de who dike who a as ye heaven. Bia ni abona baso yetumi mabroni kura beye ye kan se nkoso hene because na no mo de money mo nya de mo de atofo mu o first power hene enye easy o mo de mo as toyi eni sigaje kakra galamse foi galamse ni enti ama yetumi ntu ase no yes o mo ba na ye kan se opinion leaders na wo kronim no ye ka opinion leaders o mo kasa edu dwem aha o mo influence no makọ nananom ho se nananom abrofu ibesra mo na ya besra mo wie ni e kode a omo say omu kura mo nsem envelope kakrai na no mo fa nto bese na ya na mawe ene ne keka ho omu wie nso omo say na no mo de se mo ya fashe bia na mo ye developmental we bia mo de moto nsa frɛn a ye beba anajo na omo de by force atie si obi banchi fuo mu ni koko fuo mu na omo de excavator ni dwiri ni se ya obo ho pe recorder na na se ni agofo e de omo anya de o de ebe ya ye momoka anase ye nyan ma omo na omo de omu nwie a na ne ho ya ye nti o sore kwa o de ko hin police station one crowd de ko no opinion leaders na ko tuetu eskadada ti o be ye o krokro de Jones ti ni o be ya ne se o be ja asase ni mu dia Chinese one enkosere biemo because omo nim se omo kwa ye mfa ma om eti se omo de tatashi ana takashi no omo de nemu na no so ta achire na no hu envelope anyway nyomu nyina but dodo na o ma say be 90 something %. This is sika no ene sase ton de wu so mo ko akonya ho me na medi ade a enye hwe eye sase ton envelopes any gold agudie ye o menyinya bie asa. Tricycle movement in part of Accra restricted. Medama say mufamana temahanso muhadwen dodo. UG Vice Chancellor reiterates commitment to promoting ICT driven initiative. Algeria bans Babi film over morality concerns. Northeast flood. Death toll rises to 4. Government to launch 100 million Ghana Cities tourism enterprise project. Awal Mohammed. Switzerland. 3 others account for over half export from Ghana. Trade vulnerability report. NDC to vet parliamentary aspirant in 10 outstanding constituencies today. Africa needs a new generation of farmers. Olusegun Obasanjo. 3 managers picked up. 2 others invited for breaching data protection law. Mark Zuckerberg announces another round of update on the Arts app. Modemo. Zakwe. On pet dressing zoo. Osani jeans bi no osani topper. Ghana niya wayi typical Ghanaian. She ni che guni kom. Boga kupalu. Ni che ne bracelet ne chasa ne space bi a shen ni. Hey, dressing no. Jai. Oba uti we say waye ma. Ayu Minority demands for resignation of board governor and deputies. Irresponsible Professor Adai. Barcelona dressing room bangs. King promises Terminator song in a La Liga opener. The end of our editorials for today. 23 minutes on top of the hour, 7 a.m. GMT in the studios of PAPALAW Radio. We streaming live and rocking wide on www.modernghana.com online. radiobox.com. The show is your favorite morning show in Mpɔtam morning show with PAPALAW Perfect. I'm going for a quick break. When I'm back, we'll do more. Stick and stay right here.
I'm promising you, within 18 months of a new government of the NPP under my leadership, the face of our country Ghana is going to change. Within 18 months of a new government of the NPP under my leadership, the face of our country Ghana is going to change. Within 18 months of a new government of the NPP under my leadership, the face of our country Ghana is going to change.
Electricity tariff, the tissue, we're coming to reduce electricity tariffs.
I'm not saying to me, secret, you know.
And yet to me, I'm a crack of a set, the Bible Bobo Chrono, my classic Ghana Fosica, about the same go to quote. Hey! Yeah, not till I'm a to me. Yeah, back. Said if she share by airborne, if she say, a bet to me, I'm a Ghana, a Tupo, a Messica, and a Hoto, and near Juma, and to me, I'm born mine, not Ghana Friday, and to me, I'm Ghana, yaya mobodo. Yaya mobodo. Let us see council and so come there. Let us see council and so come there. Onyakubo ma me kwana me ba. Ye bani ama the sister. Sande me nyina. Ono sikano. In the first 2 years of an MPP and administration, under this infrastructure for poverty eradication program, where every constituency will get $1 million every year for rural and deprived communities. Under this program, there should be no village or community in Ghana after the first 2 years that would have a water problem or a toilet problem.
You heard the then presidential candidates for the MPP, Nana Adudankwa AKUFO-ADDO, speaking like a politician at the time. Lawyer do later. He said all this. Okay, can't wait, you know, and some can see or see a tisikason so ye bre me ba be yini nyina fi ho. Or see a better to electricity bills so. What is so? I'm asking. What is one? What would you know? What you gonna need my panel now be to me a year no? We are so. Or see a bar every constituency 1 million. Hey, and if you see you, what call Roma for? Hey, you can't say Roma for buffer. What could be there? Omo harvest. Papa, o peja body and a bunch of you say, yes, body drew. One more boy. Or be 10 cities. Bako say, one more boy. Nabako say, member 50. One more boy till your back basically so. Naibia, I could see 100 cities. Or say 100 cities go in, 100 cities gone. Hey, Nanado, Saro, or the year to Chachao. Oh boy, left, right, center. Me ba met electricity so. Me pacho electricity yateswana. Ene one share ye in way so. Okwan faso etoto ye electricity ni water bills no. So okay, omo transibia no the percentage atoso. Omo the percentage atoso. Omo panyi wabeyi bi afiso ama. Enra be ko 200 cedis. Me hwe ya. Yate 10 CD plus a fish what then ya one levy ya draw ni nyina agu so. It is how we talk you can say electricity na now di gu so ya hwe receipt ne so o tene di afiso o so oba bete so no no mom esa anje wo de na fi onsem Ghana for Mosempa. All right, so the professor of sports, the ambassador of sports is here, Alexis Smith. Good morning.
Good morning, Professor.
Now, electricity in Yatiso.
Yatiso you.
Hey, $1 million ne binya matema east.
Ambai.
Wow.
Ambai.
Hey. Now, what's happening? What's the government support when it comes to sport in Ghana?
I think the government's main support is football.
We only hear about government funding when Black Stars is going for a tourney or a tournament.
Yeah, and that's very bad because we have other sports too. We have golfers, we have basketball players, we have boxers, and those people are very good too.
Herbert Mensah, I saw him in South Africa a couple of days ago doing exploit with golf.
Yeah,
amazing.
But he doesn't get the support.
I'm telling you. And Ofosu-Ankra also. Is it Ofosu-Ankra? He's a sports person on. He used to be on Metro TV, but now with Max TV.
Yeah.
Yes, Mpɔtam. That's right. The junior brother to the politician.
The NDC minister.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. And he's also pushing this. How do you call it? Beach ball. I mean something. And nobody is supporting him.
Beach soccer, no one is supporting him. Wow. So it's like he's doing it on his own. You know, it's hard to gain funds or support from the government if it's not related to football or the main team, the Black Stars team. So I think they have to invest in other sectors too.
Yes.
Because right now, all the investment is in football. The footballers, the Black Stars are not even doing well.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. We have great sports. We have boxers.
That's
everything.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, stand up for the champion. It's time for sports with Alexis Meek.
It's just
You're welcome. What's happening in the world of sport? The world of sports.
Professor, the other time I was saying if you have a kid right now,
That's right.
and you have money, you can put that kid into a soccer team, a basketball team.
That's right.
Because people are making lots of money. And I would like to break down Neymar Jr.'s
That's
contract
right.
with Al Hilal. He'll be making 300 million euros for 2 years.
And I saw something interesting. If he make a post on Instagram just to promote Saudi Arabian league and all that, he's going to get something
500,000 euros
Can
to
you imagine?
Promote Saudi
just
Arabia.
to promote.
Yeah.
Just a post.
Yeah.
Oh, every day I'll be posting.
And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy money. Very
telling you.
crazy. And when they win any game, he gets 80,000 euros winning bonus. He has been provided with a private jet.
Hey.
Yes. And he will be able to live.
And Mbappe then can you
Mbappe's will be crazy. And he will be able to live with his girlfriend Bruna Biakadi.
And if they don't allow you can.
If you know, in Saudi Arabia, it's against the law to live with your girlfriend. But because of their status, Ronaldo and Neymar have been given that liberty.
That's right.
Yeah. You have
now
a
Ronaldo the wise smart. I know why he doesn't want to. Champion does Oh dear Rodriguez. Obe Jeffrey the whole every or why did he say Kim Jembe? They are good until you tie the knot. When you tie it, I'm talking about football, so to speak, quote and unquote footballers relationships.
Sports
Yeah.
But Messi has been married since to his long time.
Wait to see his end.
Let's hope
for now. That's right.
Yeah. So Al Hilal, Neymar's team are in for Yasin Bono.
Then they are going to win the.
They will win.
The league.
They are one of the best teams in Asia.
The teams is amazing.
Professor, do you remember Yasin Bono? Morocco's shortstopper.
Okay.
The one who sent them to the
That's
semi-final.
Right. That's right.
So he'll be receiving. He's set to get 50 million euros a year.
Hey.
This goalkeeper was set to go to Bayern, but Bayern can't compete with the Saudi teams.
That's right.
I think the Europeans will find a way.
I'm telling you.
To stop these people,
You know, China did this.
China did, but they couldn't make it.
That's right. But these people have the oil money.
I think they've studied what made China fall.
That's right.
So they have a plan.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
And since the West are investing in electric cars right now, they know sometime to come oil wouldn't be a huge commodity again. So I think they are investing into sports.
That's right.
So if there's no oil, they have something there.
Easy.
Yeah, they are very smart people. And Lionel Messi scores in 6 straight games.
He keeps scoring.
Yeah.
That place is cheap too much.
It's not cheap. I think
American
his level is very high for the league.
American league.
It's very high. So he has sent them to a final.
Wow.
Yeah. 6 straight games. So I think the Messi fans are super excited.
Happy. That's right.
So still at this age, you can see Messi and Ronaldo still giving us the numbers. And
I won't be happy if these two chaps resign or hangs their boot, which will eventually happen.
No, everything comes to an end.
Yeah.
Everything comes to an end. Nothing lasts
Are you
forever.
sure Messi will go for another World Cup?
I'm sure he looks after himself very well. Ronaldo and Messi we can see them for the last time. Because they take care of themselves very well.
If they go, I'll be glad.
Oh, they
if
will.
they are not going, I'm not watching. Because all the players, maybe Mbappe, my fan.
But we have to get ready for life after Messi and Neymar.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, right
Haaland plays like a robot, so I don't like his football.
Yeah, he doesn't have the flair. Yeah.
He look like some robot to
But
me.
he's your striker, right?
We'll manage.
So Harry Maguire to West Ham is off.
Wow.
Off. Right now, the fans don't want him. The coach doesn't want him. He's the 5th choice centre back.
Wow.
I think he demanded the money, like man, you should pay him 50 million before he leaves. But that's a wrong move. Wrong thing he did. I don't think he wants to even leave. his wages among you are very huge, so I think he wants to stay. And Chelsea have activated the clause of Michael Olise, the winger at Crystal Palace.
Okay.
Yeah, so he'll be joining them very soon. 32 million euros. Chelsea are signing a lot.
Chelsea this time,
and
the way they are signing, they should be careful. If it backfires,
it won't backfire because I think players like Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech, Lukaku are all leaving.
Okay.
So they've not been giving shirt numbers. So they are bringing new people to fill in those boots. So another player in for Chelsea is Romeo Lavia.
Yeah.
Short of 60 million.
That's right.
I'm not sure he'll be getting a starting place, but he's ready to fight for his place.
Yeah.
So yeah, one of the players joining. And after losing Riyad Mahrez to Saudi Arabia, Man City are in for Jeremy Doku.
Okay.
He's of Ghanaian descent.
Okay.
Yeah, the GFA approached him some time back, but he refused to play for Ghana.
I'm happy.
Why are you happy, bro?
Ghana, when you play for them,
Yeah.
the next thing is they have your casket and you are buried. Look at this boy.
Kevin Prince.
No. Kevin's case is another thing altogether. This young chap who just came from Spain. What's his name?
Niaki Williams.
Yes, look at him. He has never scored a goal.
Yeah.
And they've started bashing him. This boy. That's why I respect the Ayew brothers. They have top skill to handle this. Who had been insulted and instigated, scandalized than the Ayew brothers?
No, but Professor, I think we are used to, since Asamoah left, like we've not had that striker who has been able to meet
that standard.
Yeah, and we've seen in Niaki Williams in the Spanish La Liga.
Doing well. But when it comes here, it's another thing.
Even in the World Cup, he took a ball from the goalkeeper and he slipped.
He couldn't.
Yeah, so Ghanaians are like, that pitch is a foreign pitch, so why are you falling down? So let's see. Let's see at home. So today, that's all.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, stand up for the champions. That was Alexis Smith. Thank you very much for giving us the sports updates across the globe. Stand up for the champions. All right, your mind be 37 minutes on top of the hour, 7 a.m. GMT in the studios of PAPALAW Radio. We stream it live on www.modernghana.com, online radiobox.com. I want you to hit the share button, share the message on your page, on your timeline, send the link to your friends. David Santos,
Attorney General.
good morning once again.
Good morning.
And the crane. Assembly, please. Crane.
Attention, please. Clean. Assembly, please. Clean.
Went here. Ubeti.
This is the TNA.
Another meti. I'm on for Yame.
My job, what can you do?
Oh my goodness. One so ya dinipa na yampa. Kakitu abini 80. Now, the newspaper review segment with my co-host David Santos. The Informer, on the front page of the Informer, African youth must be positively disruptive. Obasanjo. NLC urges government to punish CTAC, but association says it remains resolute. Minister mad as UN scores passport office 29% on corruption. No. Sometimes, hey, I'm a quarter by years anime. Okay, I'm going to see war airport area. I said, move here. Will you do this in your country? Will you do this in a camera city? So,
and Gosiaga.
That's Ghana for you.
Performance cards.
Honorable Shelley Ayoko Buchi, Miss Sereo, me pacho. And the pen what is a passport office? Omoje bribe.
Debbie.
And the pen what it. Say Goro boys wo ho a wo mo ne nkrofo wo inside eye deals bisa say nkrofo no mo ye nsamanfo ana
bisa
me say nkrofo no wo mo ye nsamanfo ana o mo ye nipa
papa
wa adwuma efo no say o se obi a wa overstay 1 year coffee ɛno deɛ mefo aso
ɛno deɛ wofa so
na nkɔkora gugu ɔne mmewa yi obu okura paper na ɔwo so say ya
ni sound bite wa nti yɛbɛbɔ ama
Pakistan yare ne bia ye bi no ɔmuti wo so say ya
still na ɔmo
and so still ɔyɛ adwuma adai
so yes 60 years call retirement ana meboa
honorable Mr. Let's not pretend anyway oko 60 years no call retirement
yeah.
2 years esan another 2 years into 4 years 64 years no
okay
also Kofi I know your contractual basis
okay
when you are done with the first and second 2 years for your first term and then another 2 years for your second term 4 years adding up to 4 years so 64 years you should be done but today go and see 70 something 80 something ogusuti ene omo a omatete obo age so no ene mo ne yesi teacher ni bi na bia wa chiro se wanya sei na omo ya young no office wanya omo a omo correct age do
okay
afi ujafo o chira de na say ya opusi ya omo se chiro
say one na odi hu aba
we 10 years afi so dan ka yi 2 bi fi so
10
years
10 years said also
that is a typical African or Ghanaian
afi usahusu
ɔwoso nani briska ɛso nya adwuma ne nya akyira
ne ogire mu ano ewu
ɛyɛ ne maame ne papa de eti honorable Shirley Ayoko Botwe misrew this is not the first time I hear kasafa ayi passport office bribe omoji wo utua ne aye ne ntema ma da bia meti so say now ya ye ne biometric ya ye ne way offer gene play ade ne mame enti ne de beto wo no play mame e wo se etie ne voice no ni buafu and abufuo ne nye issue mfa ma obia the issue is about leadership e wo se mpanyifo sori no mo kasa na Ghana ka achi we also omunya investigation committee na wate no ti kwa no mbekwa akono
ozi
committee wo mo ko akonum ti
bas
ti kwa no mo
ko akonum enu kra ye betia wo ka
so mo ko ye hute
ti nu ko am ko akonum o
tema ha ya sese wo chemu enche ha ya passport oba ko osisi ya ko osisi ya ko committee for osisi ya e wona sese tema region yen
passport office
people are still there goro people ni gusu jeja oh you say are you here for your passport can I help you out no or ade enso ya yes ko online edu time bia on ye blame panyifo no ne san so blame wo so a wo approach sa officers no because it takes two to tango ne omo di sika man krofo no
yeah
I was here chi omo so kam yes obu wa officer bi onye na dwe so obejo so boss jiwe na fa tonso on fa tonso nye den una be man izo
ehon mu izo ni ho
me so na be man izo that's the problem at the end of the day
you are right
say ni bu afu ni bu say is right for her to be angry but what measures have we put in place? These people are still there. It's a cartel. Said on one boss or no.
Okay.
Or see who is a cartel. Opa call. You can say Mofra was a registrar general office co-host is here and also go forward.
Hey,
DVLA co-host is here.
Another one.
Almost count.
Another one.
Bribery winner. DVLA.
50%. When they say 29.
Obi o ntwika dane amani D F E hwe boys bi ye tete kasa kese yi
yeah
one akwaje ma o otwika da be otwika how many years eni amana ma obi kura D obi kura E obi kura F onya wen one de man
wakotia
mesi one de man no ye take things in our own way and then we mess up the system. Ye ni Ghana ha no say won e ko ginagina ye ka ne say DVL for ne ho na omo je driver's license ni e omu goro boys no bi amfi omo fi wo be 1 week no they came back. Why? The bosses are inside because yet your maimuna former GFA president Kwasi Nyantakyi say president shedi bottom now pe ahe a million ba ubetuma hunu
wo de
uhu yi ba umia so de ye me say 500,000 ubehunu. They were mentioning certain amount ekosi zai eti kire say empanyifo de for mani mu ma na mom wo represent na koje omo na from Goro boys no. They go for it. Play sound bites and mama.
Of Goro because of some reports that I have. Reports that officers, and there are 9 or so agencies represented in any passport application center, that these people represented from the various agencies, and I will not say that my own officers are not part of it, but these people are involved in illegal activities. And when I say illegal activities, we all know. Just 2 days ago, the report in the Daily Guide that the issue of Goro people involved in our passport acquisition process has become rife. It is wrong. How can 100 Ghana for standard service to acquire a passport and 150 for expedited service be bumped up to 2,000 and 3,000? And yeah, they don't even charge 2,000 now. They are charging 3,000. And it's wrong. But I can say, and we all would agree, that a Goro person is outside the passport office. They need somebody inside to work with. They cannot do it on their own. People are paying 3,000, 2,000 to acquire passports. Why should this be so? And sometimes they don't even carry out the so-called service that they promised them for charging them so much. The stories are horrific stories. People's experiences are not the best.
The Minister for Foreign Affairs, who superintends over the passport office, she was actually speaking at the passport office, the main quarters. He said, I'm not leaving out some of my officers. All of us are corrupt. We are full of corruption.
Hey.
Basa. In Countryman Songo's voice. The result of I meant to also access to health services, crucial. Physician. Otumfo instills discipline, fires wayward chief. I have the story here. Otumfo say Otutu of Adia so say they made the papa. No. Some catch us Nana no money there. Otumfo distills a Dumua chief.
Almost childhood
involvement in unauthorized multiple land sales and various acts of misconduct.
Debbie.
Enio.
Ewo.
Otum. As I said,
yeah.
Me say I did they say dear. Nana tong,
emua ye na yeti so.
Kolana ye bano. Me nana we ya bro. We would 40-acre land.
40-acre land.
Yes, me mama no 7. It will me hwe no maton. Me na me ye first grandchild. Obusua ni nyina mu.
Okay.
And ma hwe. Na magime de obia gege ne de ekopim se omu bewu. Ayi so omu wu pe na ye de man so ba busua mu.
Ah, okay.
Obi ba bedi ade se Kim obeton.
Ene o twasa.
Ne omo ya no. Na de ebie.
Hey,
that's what they do. Youth advocates use of local language. All right, so take the finder.
All right, so on the front page of the finder, it says that tourism to be #1 contributor to GDP and create 150,000 jobs each year. Dr. Awa and Edibaye Youth Employment Agency shortlist 2,000 from 15,000 applicants for government tester model. And the media should highlight opportunities in tourism, art, and culture.
Is it Kojo Kasa?
Kojo Kasa. Kakra. Yeah. And then you better put there as I said down who say, "Eh, be our hotel or baby so."
What shall say?
And the honor.
First, hey, no, a voice for us.
Yes, hey.
Ofa
communication no na etoso. But say the defend nebu.
Atonso. Onwa na buy na kai.
Yes.
Or campaign say Mahama. Ne campaign me see atonso. Among for ne body so. And na me yes uncle for na ne gusa campaign ground so. Never be so some pamcho. Ekosei, ekoyi. And what about sounds?
Baumia said teachers are suffering. Everybody is suffering.
But your boss are you
Osi Bomame. Osi Obia. So everybody. Osi.
Boss na no mo shedi yenti.
When I look at the economic management team, it is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akutose, Dr. Afri Akoto, Honorable Alan Chiramanting, Boachi Ejaku, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafo Mafu. What a solid team. In fact,
the result was,
Madam, hey,
a better friend, Madam. And then Miss Oba,
that be
at the LGB. Hey, but we are so concerned.
What can
we have a fantastic team.
Yes. Oh, yeah,
Remember?
Okay.
Akoto say
yes.
Honorable Alan Kojoche Mate,
Senior
Minister.
Yes.
Yawosafo
Mafu.
And as Minister, Finance Minister.
Defenders, wow.
But who did say me briefing?
Every
Jamba for losing election.
Oh, no, come on, Bonnie, dear shame. But me, I got our ground, Bonnie, dear shame.
Producer Passion to us.
One remember
sounds of
the
our
ND.
time. Yeah, mama, sounds of our time.
In fact, can anyone remember the NDC economic management team? I'm sure they themselves cannot remember who their economic management team was. Kukrudu, fellow Kukrudites, we were elected to fix the problems, and I'm glad to report that we are fixing the problems and we are putting in place the policies that will drive the economic transformation of this country. It is very clear that the economy is beginning to respond to the policies of Nana Addo Dankwa AKUFO-ADDO.
Now, the result was, and now Kai MPP folk economic team.
Ban ebu.
Oze.
Ban ebu ego.
No ne dano.
Ba wamboni ni.
Onano.
Ozi. Ono dano but obo edino wamboni di yo.
Ba mi minimum mo dano.
Okay.
Gabinum.
Gabinum.
Ni bedi atuo.
Na na gabi na gabi ensu kan
na Alan Chamati no Jacob Achiasa wante. Also no ti play mu kwa di say omunyi so mra form no car power yi.
Yeah.
And oka Ameri
Ameridi yeah.
Oko se okodi anu na ja aba form na gabi edika kra afachiri sensa ni amadada abo letter send no. So far momra na idea no yetwemu.
Yetwem.
O mampanyi ani mbegu asenti mu de
mumra
in protecting unti you be sacrifice oba ya anche na sacrificing. What said the politician for here?
Serious
what the transfer?
Okay, and on the front page of the Finder, it says that GRA record 92.4% increase in VAT in 5 months of 2023.
All right, so the Daily Post, Atoforsen and Abuja blast Mensa and Professor Dai over 60 billion box scandal. Describe them as hypocrites and part of the problems of Ghana. The right words in the more use of mom. Ono Professor Dai. One time we been in the professor and cry say one basem. one a year and a professor unya way once a buyer professor die
minimum pa
not a rector for a film say one of the institutions or a rector or bisa say akosi say or buy a day I know to me ye or Mama Yasumu you a hypocrite ampa. Ghanaians have had enough of AKUFO-ADDO's dangerous tribal supremacist agenda. Need Noy Thompson. Okay, need Noy Thompson.
Minimum.
Oh yeah, economists. Ojirane naso papa Omampenyi John Dramani Mahama Breso. Mpo ani yeso muhu so no sana need Noy Thompson mo yade papa. AKUFO-ADDO's government is the most wasteful in Ghana's history. Franklin Kujo. And now, Miss Annie will be mouth. Meaning, so, Kaya. Miss Annie article be the mouth.
Yes. Government spend. Yes.
Government is spending 2.4 million to collect 1.3 million.
Look at that.
Oh, Jimmy.
How can you spend?
Oh, Jimmy. A revenue collection.
Economics no cost waiver. How can you spend
1.3 BGA 2.4.
Hey dear, hey.
What a government.
What a government, dear. Subtraction power.
You be back so when MPP for agenda me MPP agenda. Mahama ba. Salah Matthew especially back on the years of Kwasamando from one or
everyone.
Says on chair in Nuniso.
Oh yes, sure.
Almost in Nuniso.
Now so on notice who Ufa baby.
We'll live to see. All right, so take the Daily Searchlight.
All right, so on the front page of the Daily Searchlight, it says that a fortunate or unfortunate call, Sabajo, calls for positively disruptive youth to aid development and then take advantage of numerous mining programs at UBAC, Vice Chancellor N.A.D.B.I.M. Police officers support students with educational materials and cash. And then Youth Employment Agency need enough funds to roll out more youth. So these are on the front page of the Daily Searchlight.
The Chronicle sale of UN slot to soldiers for 8,000 is hearsay. Full investigation underway. Military High Command. Civil servant allegedly steals 287,000 Ghana cedis from ATB. Female genital mutilation is not Islamic. Sheikh Ustaz Bawawaz. Foreign minister enraged over illegal fees at passport office. Take the Daily Dispatch.
The Daily Dispatch. All right, so on the front page of the Daily Dispatch, you see MPP has campaign message. Baumia outline over 100 achievements of government as at June. Pacho, ni sound bite wa. Teachers are suffering.
Teachers are suffering.
100 achievement.
Teachers
and nursing trainees are suffering. Patients are suffering. Nurses are suffering. And nursing trainees are suffering. Patients are suffering. Students are suffering. Traders are suffering. Pensioners are suffering. Drivers are suffering, contractors are suffering, civil servants are suffering, and farmers are suffering. Fishermen are suffering, and industries are suffering. Artisans are suffering. Nurses are suffering, and nursing trainees are suffering. Patients are suffering, students are suffering. Traders are suffering, pensioners are suffering, drivers are suffering, contractors are suffering, civil servants are suffering, and farmers are suffering. Fishermen are suffering, and industries are suffering.
Hey!
Attorney.
Who's the commissioner was said?
Abim.
I didn't know be a bread.
Yeah, who is that?
Some for tour or quasu is on Namha. Omo ayano mo ye lucky.
But I think you are smart. Not just or patch every view.
Wash and come out to us. Ye be momo. And ignorantly almost so jeso. Patients are suffering.
Yes.
Doctors
are suffering.
Nurses
are suffering.
PAPALAW radio
are suffering.
JB Santos.
I'm suffering.
Hey,
dear, hey.
Mahamudu
Baumia, Asia Home Master. The digital controller.
Also the cover 10.
Yes.
Number 10.
Yes.
Oh yeah, number 10. Oh. Hey, that AKUFO-ADDO also campaign songs in here. Watch the baby Bobby.
And baby.
Yes, you. Oh yeah, number 1. Oh, Aquarium friends. Kwamina.
Yes.
Oh yeah, number 1. Oh yeah, number 1.
Na yeah we know.
Hey, Abai. They say that Jonko lies it.
I say Papa be my tea.
Oh yeah. They say that that only. Yeah, Ghana for me completely paro koshu and washer answer. Hey, oh, did birthday bed uncle whom from man. Oh, cake in a kucharo.
Yeah, oh, me. I said in the answer,
first lady, mum, why are they? First of all, we're putting near Chenka crabs. I didn't know ye, Jack. Oh, who are you?
Okay, so last on the front page of the Daily Dispatch says that our removal from minority leadership was like a coup d'etat. Mutaka NSA.
Mutaka has still not gotten over this. Mutaka, and yes, why? What by revolutionizing education system, ICT key in STEM ministry. On the front page of Daily Graphic, authoritative Daily Graphic. Galamsey devours Asari Chrome, community deity, not spared. He said, okay, say, video be about here, Galamsey for 2 Obi dare there take bang. Oh my here you two that say
akade but ateni onim say Galamsey we. Aban want me anya hu tie dia kene dia Japan kan e.
O say
sound bite one.
What a bomber me. O say
o see.
Na
o see FPV4.
Watch now so you be born o man panyi dia na o say even if I have to put my presidency on the line.
Yeah.
She say was so sorry for Kunyane so.
No go
Galamsey fan in Tama Pefria.
Yeah.
Obey.
Yeah.
Public purse. I shall protect the 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 public purse.
I shall protect
the public purse.
The same so and the Diakogun Crawford, the Yenya Sicilia Dapa Central Bank. Baby Santos, Medas, Yedvisia.
I like your intelligence.
Japon. All right, so the end of our newspaper review segment. I'll go for a quick break. When I'm back, we'll do the editorials for today. 3 minutes on top of the hour, 8 a.m. GMT. Now, we'll not just come here and talk. We'll give you soundbite to buttress our point. All right, so we'll go for a quick break. Keep sharing. Share the broadcast. Hit the share button. Share the message on your page, on your timeline. Send the link to your friends.
Come on. Yamishira, Omani Paya, the Fua, and Yanum. Yafanya Misroya, Jumana, Yami Besrayan, Abraya Boya, Amoya Murai, Abeya, Fianara, Amabaya, Fianara, Janoma, Asitana, Fianara, Amabaya, Fianara, Azize, Amoya Murai. Sampayetia Obayansa fusu wo munibia wanka na asam Zema futu sam kakre wa asupeme Yo kofi Omaya woman Omani ya memana Genyi baby ako Wachaza zaya warenyi Ponsom wanini pa Nasadipa wofyoye Yamo Yamberaye, Abeya, Yana, Amaya Umano, Amaya Mamana, Adiwaya Nora, Yamichata, Yamana Rena, Wanso, Waninipa, Sawaya, Wanabe, Yamo Yamberaye, Abeya, Yana, Wanso, Waninipa. Zazepa ofioyo kamo yamburaye abeya efiana amabeya efiana amabeyo asitebeya efiana oh amabeya efiana yana kamo yamburaye abeya obrayu arabo Yamishira, Omani Paya, the Fua, and Yanum. Yafanya Misroya, Jumana, Yami Besrayan, Abraya Boya, Amoya Murai, Abeya.
Wonsum, Yadinipana, Ghana be ye. I am Minumi Nora, 11 minutes on top of the hour, 8 a.m. GMT. in the studios of PAPALAW Radio. We streaming live on www.modernghana.com, online radiobox.com. It's your favorite morning show in Mpɔtam. Now the editorials for today. Asantehene distils Adumua chief. That's something he Otumfuo-Assetu the second has distilled the chief of Adumua in the Ashanti region due to his involvement in unauthorized multiple land sales and various acts of misconduct. This latest move by the Asantehene follows closely on the heels of another recent distilment, that of the chief of Bekwai Abodom, who was accused of engaging in illegal mining activities within his jurisdiction. Asantehene's decision to distill the chief of Adumua is rooted in a history of persistent engagement in inappropriate behavior, despite having been cautioned on numerous occasions. The chief's actions have apparently continued to undermine the values and responsibilities associated with his position, prompting this firm response from the Asantehene. To symbolize the distillment, the Asantehene ordered the removal of the chief's sandals, making the pronouncement at the Manshia Palace on Monday, August 14, 2023. The Asantehene said, "We have been working and serving together since childhood, so you feel pampered to act anyhow. You have not been visiting your stool in Kotei to perform the necessary rite up to now. I was waiting for you to die. So today you have been distilled." The Asantehene on Monday, May 29th, also distilled the chief of Antwa, Nana Kwame Owusu-Agyeman. The decision came as a consequence of multiple offenses committed by the chief, including the unauthorized sale of land and a violation of the customs and traditions upheld by the Asante people. On his first sitting following his return from the coronation of King Charles III in the United Kingdom, of Otumfuo-Assetu the second presided over the ruling as the president of the Kumasi Traditional Council. Nana Kwame Owusu-Agyeman held the esteemed position of the Antwa chief for an uninterrupted period of 23 years. Tricycle movement in part of Greater Accra restricted. The Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council has restricted the movement of tricycles known as Pragia and Aboboya in the Central Business District of Accra, Tema, and other selected electoral areas. The Regional Coordinating Council resolved this after a meeting on Monday, August 14, 2023. Speaking on the matter, the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Henry Corte, said the Regional Coordinating Council has a mandate of monitoring, evaluating, and overseeing the implementation of government policies. He stated that as part of the assessment of the region, it was agreed by consensus that they reinforce the earlier directive that was issued about a year ago on restricting Aboboya on motorways as a result of their heavy presence. The minister told Joy News that the bylaws restricting Aboboya had been passed and gazetted already, but a quick bylaw to be passed was added to restrict the movement of Pragia. The governing body of the Regional Coordinating Council unanimously, by consensus, have agreed that the use of Pragia in some selected assemblies in the Central Business District be restricted, and so to back it by law, so that we are able to get the law to deal with people through a court of competent jurisdiction, Mr. Corte said. A statement from the assembly says there has been a restriction of the movement of Pragia in the following areas: Koliklote in the Tema Metropolitan, La Dadi Kotopong, La Inquantanine Madina, Ayawasu East, West Central and North, Leje Kuku and Okakwe North. There has also been a resolution to reinforce the restriction of Pragia on the motorway as well as principal streets in the region. Saboba, Coordinating Director, Internal Auditor, perished in Gore crash on Tamale Yendi Road. The Saboba District Coordinating Director and his Internal Auditor have both died in a Gore accident on the Tamale Yendi Road in the northern region. The accident occurred Monday afternoon while the two individuals were carrying out an official duty. Confirming the incident to PAPALAW Radio, the DC for Saboba said the body of the internal auditor has been moved to Damango, adding that on Tuesday the remains of the coordinating director will also be transported to Bole in the Savannah region. News reported that the coordinating director, known as Zakaria Abdullah, was recently transferred from Tatale to the Saboba district. The internal auditor is also known as Bakari Ganiu from Damango. The cause of the accident is not yet known. Nigeria Army helicopter crashes amid deadly attack. Nigerian military helicopter sent to rescue wounded soldiers from a deadly attack in the central Niger state crashed on Monday after it was reportedly fired on by bandits. More than a dozen soldiers are said to have been killed in an ambush in the area where the army had been fighting armed groups. Military sources quoted by the AFP news agency said at least 26 members of the Nigerian security forces were killed and 8 wounded in the attack on Sunday. Local media in Nigeria, however, reported that at least 13 soldiers had been killed in the ambush. According to the AFP news agency, the rescue helicopter had been carrying 11 of the dead and 7 of the wounded before the crash. Rescue operations and investigations were underway. An Air Force spokesman has said, without giving information on casualties from the crash, the aircraft had departed Zungeru Primary School en route for Kaduna, but was later discovered to have crashed near Chukuba village in Shiroro, local government area of Niger State. Edward Gakpuet said armed gangs are common across central and northwest Nigeria, where they rob and kidnap for ransom. Thousands of people have been killed in attacks in recent years. Government to launch 100 million Ghana Cedis tourism enterprise project. Awal Mohammed, the Minister for Tourism, Art and Culture, Mohammed Awal, has announced that the government will be launching a project to solicit novel tourism ideas from young people. During his address at an editors forum held on Monday, August 14, 2023 at the Accra City Hotel, he said the initiative is aimed at imbuing the interest of tourism in the youth and encouraging them to come up with innovative business models for the sector. Next year, we are going to launch a 100 million CD tourism enterprise project to encourage young people to give us a project on sustainable tourism, he said. He also noted that next year, the ministry will be training 6,000 young people along the tourism value chain. These people will include cooks, security, tour guides, amongst others. One of our key problems in this country is customer care. I am sure when you go to the tourist site, even the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, you don't see people sharing a lot of terms a lot in terms of customer orientation, he indicated. According to the minister, the most important thing in tourism is to get people to repeatedly visit places. The reason they are devising strategies to make tourists develop interest in frequently coming to Ghana. He added that at the present, the average stay for visitors who come to Ghana is 7 days, but the government intends to increase to at least 10 days. Speaking at the forum, the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Tourism Authority, GTA, AKUFO-ADDO, also highlighted some of the achievements of the ministry. For the first time in the history of Ghana, the ministry has successfully undertaken a Ghana tourism development project, a World Bank funded project. It has really impacted the entire spectrum in terms of product development and in terms of product development, marketing, sector skills, enterprise support to various people within the industry, AKUFO noted. Talking about the future outlook of the ministry, AKUFO-ADDO said they were working on the slave roots experience. Crab villages, among others, he further announced that to improve nightlife in Accra, they are rolling out interventions like the Kwame Nkrumah Park, Nationalism Park, and the Geese Park. The Beyond the Return initiative through 8 December in GH activities drives a lot of tourists into the country every year. As part of the effort to make Ghana the biggest tourism destination in Africa, the government has announced that it is working towards attracting 2 million international arrivals. That will result in a $4 billion spending impact by 2025. Minorities demand for resignation of BOC, governor and deputies irresponsible. Professor Addai. Economist and educationist Professor Stephen Addai has taken a swipe at the minority in parliament over their call for the resignation of the governor of the Bank of Ghana and his deputies. The minority in parliament on Tuesday called for the resignation of the central bank boss and his deputies over what they described as mismanagement after the bank posted losses totaling 60.81 billion Ghana cedis for the 2022 financial year, as against profit of 1.23 billion Ghana cedis recorded in 2021. Speaking at the news conference on Tuesday, August 8, the minority leader, Dr. Kaisel Atofose, said he and his colleagues will stage a march to occupy the Bank of Ghana if the trio do not step down in 21 days. We call for the resignation of the governor of the Bank of Ghana and his deputies within 21 days from today, he said. We are resolved to embark on popular action to occupy the central bank and drive out the team of inept, careless, and criminal mismanagers of the finances of this country and save the Bank of Ghana, he emphasized. However, speaking to Beatrice Edu on Town Hall talk on Asase Radio 95.5 Accra, Professor Addai said the call by the minority is reckless. According to him, the NDC MPs are acting irresponsibly and must be called out. First of all, they don't know what they are talking about. Professor Addai said if the BOC governor and the 2 deputies resign today, the impact on action will be gargantuan. Do you know the impact on the depreciation of the currency and the total external confidence on our system? There are certain things that you can say only in opposition, but this is irresponsible opposition. You can't say I will sink the ship and take 8 planks to build my house. Ghanaians think that anything you will do to bring the government down is acceptable. This is one of the greatest menaces to our development, Addai said. Meanwhile, the central bank has said the losses were largely the result of the government domestic debt restructuring activities and the depreciation of the cedi. I will intend to make millions from farming, not politics. John Dumelo, the National Democratic, the NDC parliamentary candidate for the Ayawaso West Wogon constituency, John Dumelo, has stated that his venture into politics has nothing to do with amassing wealth. He indicated that his desire to become a member of parliament is born out of wanting to serve his constituents. According to the actor, he's dreamed of making millions of dollars out of farming and not politics. I'm just getting into parliament to serve my people and to receive my salary as all the other parliamentarians do. I have dreamt of making $1 million through farming, but not through politics, he said on Accra-based TV3. Mr. Dumelo has, over the years, earned the admiration of many Ghanaians with his commitment to agriculture. After the passage of the Narcotics Control Commission, NACOC Bill 2023 into law in Parliament on July 12, the actor, who doubles as a farmer, declared his intent to go into cannabis cultivation. The end of our editorial. 26 minutes on top of the hour, 8 a.m. GMT in the studios of PAPALAW Radio. We're streaming live on www.modernghana.com, online radio box.com. I want you to hit the share button, share the broadcast on your page, on your timeline, send the link to your friends. I'm going for a quick break. When I'm back, Mr. John Appiah will be here to educate us again on self-development part 2. Stick and stay right here. Mpɔtam Morning Show.
Yeah, woman. How many mama? Can you baby? Watch out, I want some, one in pa. As I did power of you. Come on,
be ye Fimenu Mienora Ghana Yameno dear Mpɔtam Morning Show with PAPALAW Perfect on PAPALAW Radio. We're streaming live and rocking wide on www.modernghana.com, online radiobox.com. Here we educate, we inform, and above all we entertain. It's time to be educated and informed by this great man with great minds, Mr. John Appiah. He doubles as the president for African Chamber for Youth Development and also the CEO of A-League Consort. Your Excellency, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
How are you doing?
By God's grace, I'm well, and you?
The Lord is faithful. We are bouncing around here.
Good.
How's the family? And
we are well. We need plenty money, but we are well.
Money is good. Besides God, money is next. Money is good. Money is coming. Money is coming.
Amen.
It is well. So, youth development in Ghana, Africa, and the world. How is it going?
We're going on very, very well. We are trying the very best we can. As I keep telling you all the time, it is day by day, matters and issues. Because I'm sure by the close of the day, another topical issue will come. And when you do your investigation, you realize that there are young people involved, in the whole scenario and all that. So we face each day, doing our best. And I trust that over time, we'll see some significant progress.
There are a lot of youth who have, resorted to insult. Insulting the elders, left, right, side, not only in political circles. When you follow social media, some don't even read the content or the message. The next thing is somebody will just go into the comment section and just write anything, insult, left, right, center. In as much as I believe that social media has come to help educate all of us, there are things that some of us didn't know, but through social media somebody knew and shared, and we all do copy and paste about all that. In as much as we talk about all these benefits, I think the youth are messing up too much. What's your take on this one before we go to Amen?
Yes.
Since we are talking about self-development, I don't think insult is self-development.
Yeah. So two approaches from where I sit. Number one, there are people or young people who are on social media with the sole intention of becoming popular, becoming infamous, if I should put it that way. The people are looking for clout. People are looking for people to go and like their pages and follow their pages and all that. And in marketing, we usually say that controversy sells. You know, so what it is that yes, bad news goes very far and very quickly. So what it is that I think some have deliberately and consciously made up their minds that they're going to make comments that will cause them to go viral, or they're going to make comments that will cause them to trend. And they are driving traffic to their page and then cashing out using the leverage on their page to do other things. So there are some who have specifically and deliberately and consciously made up their mind that, look, I'm going to be as controversial as possible. I'm going to be giving cheeky answers on social media. I'm going to resort to insult and a lot of vituperations and all that to be able to get the attention of people. Because you see, when you insult people, people go and see it and like, who's this person? Why are you doing this? Don't you respect? Blah, blah, blah. By the time you realize a lot of people are commenting on the one comment you made, and then with time, they get that kind of clout that they want. So that's one group of people, and that's for them, it is deliberate, it is conscious. They have made up their mind that that is exactly what they are going to do. Then there's another, maybe broader category of people who are genuinely very frustrated at the way things are going. They are genuinely and with all due respect, they deserve to be frustrated, understandably, because look, the way things are going, everybody is complaining, everybody is going haywire, and things are going in a way that people have the only way people think that they can.
4 legs good, 2 legs bad.
That's the point, and then the only way. Yeah, exactly. And the only way people think that, young people especially think that they can let out their feelings or they can vent their spleen, is to resort to social media and resort to insults. Because at the end of the day, you cannot reach the person directly. So let's say a particular business leader has taken a decision and you are mad at that decision, or a particular brand. Now people are even attacking brands. So for example, if somebody comes to PAPALAW Radio and something bad happens to him, or he takes the whole PAPALAW brand on social media and starts to insult and do all manner of things to run down the business or run down that particular brand. So people are not just only insulting individuals or personalities, people are even insulting brands and making a mockery out of the brands that people have spent a lot of time and energy and resources to build. All right. So for the second category of people, do not the very best way to do things. That is the way they can do it. So for example, if someone has a problem with a big brand, like I don't want to mention it because it may become an issue, but assuming they have a problem with a big brand, they have gone to their office, they have complained, nobody's minding them. They can just go to social media, tag that particular brand, and start insulting. By the time you realize, it catches fire and it's trending, and then the brand comes back and then apologizes, and then it tries to inbox the person to try and settle the matters amicably. To the extent that now people would rather report their matters and issues on social media or to a radio station or TV station rather than go to the police station. Why do you think people are doing that? Why do you think that people are not ready to go to court?
They will get the needed attention.
They will get the needed attention quickly and promptly, and that can help. So in both scenarios, it's not the best approach to take. But if you look at it objectively, it is because of the level of frustration, the level of red tapeism that it's bedeviling our bureaucracy. And at the end of the day, the frustration, that's what it will end up to. So if I have a personal problem with you, I call you, you don't pick. I send you a message, you don't pick. I'll just put your picture, tag you on Facebook, and then make a comment. That's all I need. And then people who are close to you tell her, go and look at what John Afia has posted about you. At the time you realize you are calling me, and then we are trying to settle matters amicably. I have seen situations where people owe people and they take to social media and they are posting it on social media, and then within a matter of hours the money is paid and then everything is settled. So social media can be a tool for good or evil, but at the end of the day, people have their own motives with which they are operating. But again, let me advise generally that the insults, the invectives, and then all those other kinds of ill speeches about people that may not be true and all that, we need to tone down. We need to emotionally be balanced whenever we get onto the platform of social media. I know it's easy to vent your spleen on social media because people are hiding hiding behind anonymous, handles and social media handles, and they're doing all that they want. Sometimes somebody very close to you is the one attacking you, but you don't know because the person is using a pseudonym or something like that. The person has a different picture on the profile picture and then all that. So I think that there's a lot we need to do to be able to sanitize the space. It is going to be very, very difficult. And my fear greatly is that as we enter into an election year, there may be the tendency for things to go overboard. Exactly. So we just hope for the best and then try and educate as many people as we can to try and then apply a certain level of emotional intelligence when they are engaging on social media. A level of decorum will help all of us.
I think we have cyber crime unit, but I don't see how effective they are working to deal with some of these cyber bullies and all that, because some people have decided to sign out, delete their apps or account and all that because of cyberbullying. What would be your advice, since you're a youth developer? What would be your advice when it comes to?
So I think that people will need to, in themselves, understand that once you sign up to social media, there are terms and conditions with it. All right, and I think that one of the things that comes with social media is the likelihood or tendency for you to be cyberbullied. The tendency for people to try to take advantage of you over the internet or over social media. So you need to psych yourself. You need to be strong emotionally and mentally if you want to really go onto that tangent. I have made some comments or I've made posts on social media which in my opinion were not offensive, but somebody comes with a different view and it goes to sort of run me down completely, antagonizing or opposing that particular idea that I put up on social media. If I'm not strong mentally and emotionally, I'll just delete the person's account and block the person. But sometimes we should be very balanced and mature to be able to allow for, other people to also speak their mind and for other people to say
without insult.
Without insult, exactly. But you see, it is painful. For example, if you go and write on social media that the only way to salvation is through Jesus Christ, it's what you believe, you have put it there. Somebody comes to run down the statement, not insulting you, but trying to apply logic and reasoning, facts and figures to try and tell you that what you have said doesn't make sense. But they didn't say that you have made a foolish statement, but per the arguments they are raising on their page, you realize that what they are trying to say in essence is that we beg you, but the statement you made doesn't make sense. So what do? Do you delete it? Do you go back and start attacking the personality of the people? And I don't have a problem when people talk on ideas and people banter on ideas, but don't limit it to the personalities involved. So you don't take my personality and tell me, look at the spectacles I'm wearing and start insulting me because you didn't agree with something that I've posted.
That's right.
You don't have to attack my tribe or where I come from or my lineage. It's about ideas. It's a battlefield of ideas. So if people can just stick to facts and figures and not allow their emotions to go into that space, it helps. So what I'm trying to say is that people will have to be ready. If you want to be on social media, be ready for banter. Be ready for people to come and run down what you have said. Be ready for people to come and contradict what you have said. But at the end of the day, if it is what you want to do on social media or you want to actually be on social media, fine. I know people who are not on any social media platform at all. They are not even on WhatsApp. If you want to call them on their phone and talk to them. So now I've also noticed a trend where, for example, most of the time politicians and pastors, they speak to us and we cannot question them or we cannot rebut or we cannot argue with them. Social media makes it possible. So if you make a statement and then somebody goes to copy it or somebody goes to take a clip and put it there and then starts attacking what you have said, then democracy on social media is happening. Because other than that, where will you get the president to come and say, well, President, this particular idea for you to tax betting, yes, coming. And all that may not be very helpful to you and then all that. So it's a matter of issues that we have to discuss and then see.
Well, I think on my regular place, I was walking through this house called Facebook and I saw one of the, I think their instructions or so. They have a filter that filters some statement that are or comment that are abusive. They try to filter it automatically. So I think we'll definitely get there. Let's go straight. I won't take much of your time. I know you are a very busy person. So we'll do this one in a bit. For the benefit of those who were not here yesterday, what is self-development and how important is it in one's life?
All right. So yesterday we were trying to drum home the point that when you talk of self-development, some people refer to it as self-improvement, some people refer to it as personal development. And it is a conscious process or the deliberate process to add value to yourself, improve your skills and your competencies, add value to the knowledge you have, and in essence, try to be a better person. That is the focus of personal development or self-improvement or self-development. And we went ahead to enumerate a number of reasons why it's important for people to embark on that journey. We said, for example, it helps people to be able to be more efficient at whatever it is they are doing. It helps people to be more productive at whatever it is that they are doing. It allows people to be able to work towards the goals they have and towards the vision that they have. It allows people also to be able to connect to other people, to be able to help them achieve the vision they have or the overall goal that is driving them and pushing them. So we cemented the fact that as for self-development, it is you. It is about you. Nobody can do that for you. You have to do it for yourself. It is just like you go to the hospital and I give you medicine to take. No matter how much people love you, they cannot take the drug and then it will affect you or to make an effect on you. You need to take the drug yourself. So self-development is for you as an individual to make that conscious decision to add value to yourself, to become a better person, and to be able to achieve the greater goals for which you set for yourself.
So, in today's fast-paced world, what advice will you give to young individuals seeking effective strategies for self-development?
What I would say is that the way things are moving, the pace at which things are moving and things are evolving, if you don't make that conscious effort, by the time you realize you have been left behind. Unfortunately, that is the truth of the matter, because you may be consumed with other matters and other issues and forget about yourself. But I think that you need to make that conscious and deliberate effort. You need to, for example, tell yourself that, okay, this week, this is one thing I want to learn to add to myself to make myself a better person. This week, this is what I want to do in order to add value to what it is I'm already doing. You need to set target for yourself and make a conscious effort to stick to it. If you ask a lot of people, when was the last time you deliberately read a book? You are consumed with working and going up and down and chasing people here and there. By the time you realize the whole month or sometimes a whole year has passed by without you reading and learning. And remember yesterday we said that the concept of self-development is a holistic approach. So even physical development is important. Some people have said they want to go to the gym, they want to improve their health, but unfortunately they go through the whole year not even making time for that part of their lives. You know, so it is a conscious and deliberate effort that people have to make to be able to ensure that you are able to embark on the journey of self-development. It is going to be a difficult journey because there will be a lot of things that will come to distract you or come to draw you away from what it is you want to do. But again, it's about focus. It is about you on a conscious basis, making up your mind that this is what you want to do. Once you take that decision, there's no level of distraction that can keep you away on embarking on self-development or embarking on a journey for personal development.
So what role do mentors or role models play in shaping a young person's self-development journey?
It is extremely critical. It is extremely critical. Mentorship,
so how can the youth also find the right ones?
Yes. So I think that you have brought a very good topic that we need to sit down and have a conversation on mentorship.
That's right.
Who is a mentor?
That's right.
Who should become your mentee? Characteristics of a serious mentee. Because sometimes some of us at the top level get people coming that, oh, I want you to mentor me. You agree to mentor the person. The next thing you realize, the person asking for money. Oh, is it financial mentorship we're doing?
Some will even go for another one within some few
you know, and then sometimes, like I'm saying, the people at the top try to take advantage of you. You are a young lady and then you ask for a man to be your mentor. He starts very nicely giving you books to read, encouraging you. Then one day he calls you at 3 a.m. and says, can you put on a video camera? Let me see what you're wearing. That discussion is going to be explosive. People should get ready for it. But again, mentors are very important in the conversation. Coaches are very important. Role models are very important, because you see, when you want to embark on a journey, you need to get people to help you stay on track. So in just a short summary, what mentors and coaches do is that they help you to stick to the path. They help you to be able to stay focused. They help you to be able to keep to what it is you want to do, because you need to get a certain level of checkmating to allow you to be able to make progress. You need somebody you can go to and say, please do an assessment of me. I wanted to do this. This is what I've been able to do so far. Are you seeing a reflection of what it is that I've done? You need people that can be open and candid with you and tell you that we're not seeing the progress. We're not seeing anything happening. That's That's why if you go to the gym, there are gym instructors there to help you to stay on track. Sometimes the burden is too heavy, they need to step in to help you. Sometimes you think you cannot carry it, but they come to tell you can do it. Push, 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 push. They lend a supporting hand and they help you to lift the weight and then all that. In the same way, if you're embarking on a journey of personal development and self-development, you need mentors and coaches and guides to be able to help you get to that destination.
Self-confidence is often a crucial aspect of self-development. What are some practical steps young people can take to boost their self-confidence? You know, there are a lot of the youth who want to venture into certain professions or careers, but there's no, self-confidence. Some feel there are ladies when there are a lot of, so to speak, for lack of better word, when there are classy women around, they can't walk, majestically or with confidence. There are men who are also like that. There are men who will not be able to even stand before 10 people to deliver a speech or a message. How do we go about this?
So it's a very broad issue. It's a very broad issue. But what I would say is that when you are well prepared, it puts you in a good position to be self-confident. Okay. It's about how well prepared you are. If as I sit here, I decide to go to the Accra Mall to go and shop, and I don't have even one CD in my pocket, of course, then I know I'm going window shopping. So even my level of confidence approaching and asking for prices is limited. So it's that you can't get that right now and go to Mercedes-Benz and say you want to find out how much that this costs. You can do that. Nobody will keep you away from that. But you yourself, you know your bank account and you know that what you're asking, you can't do anything about it.
That's right.
So in the same way,
when it comes to Christianity, we say faith.
yes, people are acting on faith and all that, but sometimes it doesn't work.
I know where you are coming from. That's another thing.
Great. So what I'm driving at is that preparation is important. If you want to build a certain level of confidence, you need to prepare adequately. You know, and there are several dimensions to it. So if you're approaching a lady to try and talk to the lady to get a life partner, and you are not dressed well, there are holes in your pocket, holes in your shoe, of course, it will affect your level of confidence. You get the point? If, for example, you say you play good football, then you are whisked from where you are, from Nungwa or Tishi, and you are put in England to play a match with Real Madrid or Manchester United. Of course, your level of confidence will go down. So I think that preparation is the key. Preparation is the key. So maybe at another time on another show, we can spend some time and look up the power of self-confidence, how to develop your self-confidence, and how to do more with yourself.
Okay. All right. So finally, how does self-awareness contribute to effective self-development among youth, and what exercises or practices can help young individuals enhance their self-awareness?
Yes. Yesterday, you remember very well, one of the things we said was that you need to know yourself. On this journey of self-development, you need to know yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your inclinations and your shortfalls and all that. So that concept of self-awareness is the bedrock, is the foundation. It's upon that foundation that you can develop yourself and you can be a better person. So I encourage a lot of people listening to us that they should make time to assess themselves, know where you fall short, know where you need support, know where you are very strong, know where you can easily operate without any difficulty and challenges, and then do what we call a SWOT analysis to be able to understand yourself better, to be able to embark on that journey of self-development. So anybody that comes to me and tells me I want to improve myself, I want to do that, I sit them down and we'll go through the SWOT analysis process to first understand their strengths, their threats, their weaknesses, and then all those other things, opportunities. Yes, we do all that assessment to be able to help them to be able to help go in the right direction. Because if you don't do that level of self-awareness, then it's very difficult for you to embark on a journey of self-development. At the end of the day, you may not be able to achieve anything much or anything significant.
Thank you, Mr. John Appiah, the President for African Chamber for Youth Development and also the CEO of ALE Consult. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, too, and thank you very much for the audience and your time as well. Have a good day, sir.
You too. God bless.
Okay, bye.
All right. So that was Mr. John Appiah. He's the President for African Chamber for Youth Development and also the CEO of ALE Consult. Now it's time to do politics. But before that, let me go for a quick break. 50 minutes on top of the hour, 8 a.m. GMT in the studios of PAPALAW Radio. We're streaming live and rocking wide on www modernghana.com, online radiobox.com. Mpɔtam Morning Show with PAPALAW Perfect. Stick and stay right here.
Yamishira, Omani Paya, the Poa, and Yanum. Yafanya Misroya, Jumana, Yami Besrayan, Abraham Boya, and Moyamurae, Abeya, Fianara, Amabaya, Fianara, Yanuma, Asitra, Asampaetia Obayan Safusu Munibia one can asam Tema to some kakre was supreme Yo Kofi Omania woman Omania mamana Geni baby ako Wachata Jaya Warren Bonsom Wanini pa Asadipa Wofio Yamo Yamberaye, Abeya, Yana, Amaya Umano, Amaya Mamana, Adiwaya Nora, Yamichata, Yamana Rena, Wanso, Waninipa, Sawaya, Wanabe, Yamo Yamberaye, Abeya, Yana, Wanso, Zazepa ofioyo kamo yamburaye abeya efiana amabeya efiana amabeyo asite beya efiana oh amabeya efiana yana kamo yamburaye abeya abrayu
Moye Bray, or might be ye feminu mianora Ghana, Yaminotia, Jumedian, Mpɔtam Morning Show with PAPALAW Perfect. It's time to do politics today. We've decided to do the politics in this house. I have this wonderful man here. He's a social commentator. Mr. Kojo Frempong is here. And then my co-host David Santos is also here. David Santos is also in the house. So we are going to have a discussion. This is the discussion segment. We're going to have a good time. Mr. Kojo Frempong is a social commentator, but I think he has a soft spot for the MPP. We'll see. All right, David Santos.
Attorney General.
Machibi.
Yeja.
Bokodiye.
Bibia Bokoba.
We bless God.
Nyamitia said ye. Omuntiminkuye.
That's right.
Yeah,
Baba Jing Ghana home. We are here to discuss Ghana and its attendant issues. A lot of issues. Mr. Kojo Frempong.
Ja.
Akwaba.
Yeah, Japanese.
Is here check.
Papa.
Yeah, no one is a PAPALAW radio. I say.
No correct.
Now by Ghana to say when you go be
oh, ade achi ede. Nyankopon was say Oma bibi near Oma denjum.
That's right.
The ones ade achi o de net say Onyankopon ayawi.
Na aban yi ma memfa enhya se afi ho. Aban ye koyi economy say sikasem petrol just a bibia. Police for a crime. But your boss has some way, mammy. Baumiana kind, time and Mahama Tisono. But then I say, Ababe ye, the other way run. I said, no shame come. Abo more my binding. Producer, I ready a photo.
And nursing trainees are suffering. Nurses are suffering. And nursing trainees are suffering. Patients are suffering. Students are suffering. Traders are suffering, pensioners are suffering, drivers are suffering, contractors are suffering, civil servants are suffering, and farmers are suffering. Fishermen are suffering, and industries are suffering. Artisans are suffering. Nurses are suffering. And nursing...
And come she, Abum. Oman for so na ejiji so yi ase na omo so hye nkom abam
yo we de machia menua meni na hia he
your friend Santos
Mr. Santos yeah hia we de and then me first time am no hia that's right
yeah we say and then first time yeah
okay the all can no cre say aban be ba so no nkom hye de omo hye bebre ana say hye bebre na ibetumi ahunu say if 2016 2017 em say aban ne hye ase no na enoma tuto yie but tambia ye kan amanfo se ma ye mfa nhye covid yade ma ye mfa nhye we ma ye mfa nhye we na enso no
so obo se ma mo mfa nhye because countries ni nyina nyam nko ana kan mo but omo de ne ko yie chen ye de
mo but fane say omo de ko yie no sa atem to na nko mo akwanimu a chen sei senya yade no a se me fan say sisi ya no obe 70% ya ka sa abrenya yade na nka bi obe 90%. Iti enoma bi nso amwate asan kakra eno na affect obia so ho na me de ya mpa ya me bone se anada me da menyame ya se ne se ya hwede yesi ni je Burkina ne ade no a Ghana sanete Ghana no still Onyankopon development ye namoa emse ayam hihie bi ani ho ana bibia tesa o man ne de obi aka se munya adia sebe ne nipa no wonsuro nyame o man ne de enoma na ye fa ne se o se ko because
so ntumi ntonto sukra
anya sam ketwa but ye kokanto esisi ana me fa ne se Burkina fo pa na me nya ntosi mo ene de na esi Burkina esi aje ne nzo kwa atwe enam ne je ensemo asisi ededru ba bia amane ye no mudi dwa no se wo mo ho ka pe wonso ho beka so ho anu na ama
tinye diufi asem
we nye diufi asem because e kan ye se kan eni a na kan hwene
that's right
etino se ebasa wonso kakra be fa wo ho
kojo na unyi ni se on my penny ka se yen tighty and seat belt yen nyine ye ho yen num so entwen ope but ne manfo yi bi Cecilia da pa de yi ene ne kike kan bebre aba sika pudua ana doso pua omomanfo edi na wo ka kire me se menum so ntwempe na wo de da bia me hu se V8 be 100 ne di wachi na mo kɔ na mo ba o nyini se no so de abufu hye omanfo no ma mu hu se no because no radio bi so me pese me body say the youth ni di aban ya tem no ye bietum se youth no obi anka na dwe ba kokura ni wo kama aban
etisa nanso ewiase no ye de trosem na bo ye ho ban yenko Yesu Kristo oba e opa esuyanfo bebre omo a ebeka omo anu mo nam no mo yedumienu but ne wo one Judas
asai
nipa dumienu no ne wo one Judas se nipa no kra no oben no wono mo ne yi ni maaye so eti no fa ne se Yesu Kristo ba ya no oka bone anim ye mokro no ma ye modwaman ma ye nyese ma ye nye bribe e fenze ademodie ma ye nye we dan so nipa no ne to nsa didie no se nipa no kwaje bribe ye dai eyi ni man eti wo mu se omampanyi obepa enkofo no mo ye adwuma so ati ase but anya dan ya Judas ni ba ko be dai ebebe me sisi adapa ensem e ba yi me ka me nkokora na nka ma me no minim enka wose sa abre kura no ka se de nanka ye obi se everyday bi enfa no kokko ye ni nasem no ana ko to ntran nasem so no ka wose sa na ye ma mi
jachi ko ise
yes so ati ase eti no anya den Judas ni ba ko bebe na nso ebe mu ni nka eni kwa aka se bi a me party ni ana aba o me penasem it is obi akoye bone America na hye because Yesu Kristo de na ba ye no wono no wa ma Judas se wode ne ho ne mfom so ache na na bietesa de na mra ne da no wode toy ne mpo o kan se Judas na mpo dwane ekobo ne ho asenuam e ma o kan se ewi ase de obesan ne ho no onue so enti no de me mesre ne se aban no ahyase no na wototo no ma enoma bi na abede abetwam na enya den so a na soafo na wayi wo mo no enye obi ha na e perfect because saade we beto Professor Tames ebito aban bi obebe bia no ebito no because enipa na wuyi na man yenim ni trim ene yenim said e wositie ene yenim ne background se bia what say but moment na what ne betena adwaso no na enkofo kura betimi atunufo na wote aban ze no wanyere wo ho a se mo aban kokura no a ede na obeye wo so ye bibi abusua wetwe na ma adwembone ayede abasa nkofo ditrim etime bibi te sesi ya pa de a wo kan me no mefoa me nsoso ana mefoa de emra no asotwe omone na etwe eno de mefoa so pa
Mamin ko David Santos Ghana saying, how do you assess the economy of Ghana?
Attorney, thank you very much for giving the opportunity this morning. Today, I have a lot to discuss or to bring on board. So when your producer is ready, today I don't want to go in deep. I want him to just go online and download the national pledge for us, because I'm coming to use that to address the economy and our leaders as well. Attorney,
yes, sir.
When we look at the economy, we cannot and ever say that the economy is better. There's no way. You know, when people have hope in you, and they have given you their strength, their mind, and everything, hoping that when you come, you make the economy better, and you don't, you are, first of all, one, you are making the people lose their hope in you. Two, the people will be angry. Attorney, the economy is bad. The economy is not going to be better right now. Turning the corner that we've been hearing our finance minister saying that they are turning the corner is a lie.
Kwame Pianim, the popular statesman and then economist.
Yeah.
He has a soft spot for the MPP. He's an MPP person, but we all know him to be a statesman and then also an economist who is saying that Ghana has about 30 years to recover from this mess.
Exactly. I agree with him, because if you look at what we are going to. You see, Ghanaians are not blind. Even if they are blind, they are not deaf and dumb. They are seeing the economic crisis. People are talking
and we
about.
Are feeling it.
We are feeling it. So it's either
even today. Sorry to cut in. If you come and tell me the economy is doing well, I will not believe you. Ask me why. I am not feeling the impact in my pocket.
Exactly.
If I go to the market and everything is reduced to normalcy, then I can say the economy is doing better.
Okay, so Attorney, I told you I'll be using the national pledge. So if the producer is ready, just a picture of the national pledge. The first stanza I say that I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland.
You have it, so you'll be reading it.
Yes, so Attorney, which of our leaders is faithful and loyal to the land that they are serving? Apart from Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, who is faithful and loyal to us, how many leaders of ours today we can mention that they are faithful and loyal to the service that we have given to them? No one. I tell you, we are in this country. Health minister was able to go and procure a COVID-19 vaccine without passing through the right channel.
Yeah.
Today, the president said, we have sanctioned you. Go and rest and come back. No accountability. And even investigation shows that the money that he said he used to procure the COVID-19 vaccine, Attorney, that is a wrong, is a wrong figure. Nature said, we're just kind of abruso.
I also my 81 million.
Yes, Attorney. And then, assembly, there's no proper accountability. Attorney, how can you spend 2.4 million to go to cash out 1.8 government revenue? Attorney, how can Bank of Ghana be telling us that they have lost 60.8 billion Ghana cedis? Attorney, Sika yebo, and this is the country that they said
they want $3 billion.
Yes.
From IMF.
IMF.
Yeah, this is 100 million tranche by and Yenyaji.
Yes,
and the Fufraba.
Yes. Attorney, are we faithful to the economy?
We are not.
We are not.
If you ask me. Attorney,
we are in this country. Dr. Matthew Poku Prepe came out this 2023. Say amount of $2.5 million. Eyira wotema oil refinery. Eweyene. Ye kan wasem saa. Sika ni we nyina ye kanu enya sika kitwa o ena ye pe busia ewo IMF.
GMPC so e BPA ho. Omo former chairman MPP former
chairman.
Nsensem be ba ho.
Eba ho. I'm just giving you the figures. This money say anka Attorney. Ye boabua no a it could have made the economy better. But de biano ye the losses ene eba 2.5 million eyira. Attorney, the governor of Bank of Ghana, Dr. Addison, etimi abeka kire say or the $11 million I could repair cars. Attorney, enti anka eye upapa anase ebusian company na manage ya anka obetimi akoya account ema upapa say why you see $11 million to repair a cars vehicles enye new one enye say ye kwakoto new ones adeni atodada and afford about $11 million. And why you see the economy will not be better. The economy can never be better with our leaders not using, they don't even know the national pledge. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana. Attorney, if you go to our institution, go to the health sector, Dr. Betro, you can say,
prescription form.
Yes, will prescribe a medicine for you. Will tell you that this one we don't have it here. So go to the down. Go to the down and buy that medicine. Who got down on Zua? Down on my who and you said that a pharmacy no, outside the hospital. A work hospital now Munkasa. Are we faithful and loyal to the service of the country? Attending Uko, most of the institutions, almost all the institutions. And sana obi befa obi wejuemwa. One, you have to pay bribe. Greediness. Now say mommy we at me I keep you $1 million attending or say any dia fine. Let's do a calculation. Fritama waba abaimu obe ye a sanitation minister. Now ye counting his salary every month. Ye tianika na ye bobuano to we are in their 7th year, right? Ye bobua sa salary na no and do that $1 million no and do entino sika no okonya wahi osa ye sanitation minister no sika no ejuma ben bio en account
now the one no see.
So attending the country or the economy at hand right now is in shambles. The economy are titi uproar, and instead of our leaders to tell us the truth, they come back telling the people to calm down, we'll get there. And they are feeding their bellies. They are filling their bank accounts. They are filling their houses. And they are telling the citizens that calm down, we'll get there. Attorney, if it were to be you, will you be like that? They are different when we give them, when they need power. But when they have the power finished, they become something else.
Or might be ye female mirror. Could you or Bibica? BM Santos, I can be a person, Sanaya,
Madame Yasi,
next way.
Madame Yanasi. Said was Ikasayana. One Kasa Mercury, one Kasa Mercury. The Ghana Econ, and watch an advent, Timina papa, and the Menena advent. Because said ye, what they Ghana national anthem, no, and Samuel womb. Now, Busasa, apart from Kwame and Chroma, Sana Equana, Utimu say, when you be free and one Fabian Cahu, indeed, Menena advent.
Joe, and your young call as some for Frosso. I said, Danny Auntie, as some for nature say, if we are seen a banner year. Say, a bobo ya, Praje, what time be muda?
Kumasi de Martin be mupa.
And by Hadi, Unyan Trebi. Say, Mra Yabeshan is a greater Accra regional minister, and the Abetu just say regional coordinating council. No, Obaka is not Mra no Mashew. Nana Prajiani and Oma Fan. Jomu who said no so banon omodi ababe kan ho amasese aye mra mi ametise kumase de no mashase na omanfo na won ani abre omo to she police force kra no anya me wanwa se nche hanso omo be pass na nyame nso aya adomo a ese mra begiro machi peme efa the operations of abobo ya ene prajia no abobo ya ne we ni kra de yese memfa highway ni so ana motorway ni so omashe samra na to dey na walk afa
yo me da wase on say we ase emre bia ba eye mabinom enye mabinom na so obeka ya kumase de no kra ba ye no a omutu hu na mo na se ni se no emso mu ko ona bu mita kan aso ase emrahye bedwane omu ko ne nchen
ogitum
ema ono waka chense omu ntie de emra no ye dey aka no na omu ne so so hu utimu so ono kra no opposition no utimu hu se eye adwene papa so hu because se wo de yemfa yenya yemfa ya adwene enko se pragia ana se abobo ya na motorway na hwe se de kaya kese ni ade ufi se de ne besie ana ono so oduru port house a by force obey na adwene so wodoje e bi kura sky bi nso aso ano eti e de normal bebre na beba eti eni kwan se ye hwe se sa normal we no accident bi besi ansa na ya hyemra to ho ana bibia te sa eti eno de me ne mpanimfo ya adwene pa ye nkasa ya bra kura se ma anya adwuma na emom no ye wakwan bi a o ma kire se sa kwan no eni kwan se sa ka pragia na se abobo ya no efa so iti hɔ deɛ memene mpanimfoɔ yɛ adwene
projectfoɔ yi so sɛ ɔman mu ayɛ den mo san so abɛgu yɛ adwuma
ɛno nso me ne ɔmo yɛ adwene because obi wɔ hɔ a ɛno ara na wɔn nso de hwɛ fie ivi kura nya na yere ne ne manko wɔsan de hwɛ abusua because Ghana ha yɛte no obi wɔ hɔ a nansa news bi a no mu ka obi free nam 20 cities ɛma ɛnam ne ho no kikirikiri ma ne nkwan yɛ si gya so obi hwie gu no so ɛma no kora kɔ hospital ne ade no bills no kora no ɔde ato amanfoɔ nim sɛ yɛmoa no it is a wohwɛ saa nipa wei na bia ɛba bɛɛma bi a oyusu priage anasɛ yi no wɔde hwɛ fie a sese a no ɔbɛyɛ dɛn nanso no eduru baabi nso a ɛwɔ sɛ nipa no nso nkwa ɛnso ho hia yɛn because ɛwɔ mu sɛ ebi a obi betumi atwi ne kama anasɛ obi betumi aka no but obi nso ebi a kwan ɔbɛfa so no it in me free say ya mra wo mukura say ma wo mu nyusu ana wo mu nya kan na mmom no ya kire wo mu ba bi a wo mu mfa no de eden na enso no mesre wo mu say wo mu nti ase bebo ye nyina
David Santos
yeah atene
odwen kire ne dey
okay atene say wo hwe ayi abobo ya na say ayi pragia we a
yi so pragia ni abobo ya eso wo mfa so load bi wa taxi no mu ne yi ntumi fa abobo ya na ye fa
okay atene di omu kan no ebia Ghana for na entimi yi ban no a mu si omu ban no enye say they shouldn't use abobo ya na say pragia in the country but there are some specific places they can't use the abobo ya that's the high ways or the high streets untimi use
business
in the yes but ubetimi you see boom ran say udi fa ha anase we but abobo ya nansan omo ha adwin wo krom ha ateni abobo ya no any pragia no amu ye no ateni every vehicle has a capacity of things you are supposed to carry sound him sir ateni abobo ya etwem high street na ohun load our carrier enya grow eko se sa na eko yo sa na ekoba sa ukra wo yembe hihye ena enya brokonso no omko no speed ateni abobo ya ye use abobo ya edi carry baller na
da bio
na sa wo benwa abobo ya
omofa na ye se ade sakura dia na omohwe hahwe no
wa
sanete
ateni
to omo na amom ho bon
you see
that
is not the way we are being taught in our country. Let's forget about leadership and those things. Let's come back to the citizens. Now, who are there we are we a yemon? Say who the abubo ya akofa baller no so ordinam eyi motorway and the son of bedu baby akono na baller ni nyina ni nyina etuegu ateni that is not right untimi you see abobo ya enfa baller untimi enlodi abobo ya too much na wo abobo ya ukra no anka wo 3 ties so anka yehwe the standard at which say kwa na wan we ya accident beba yes easy easy omuso na se omu okwan so ateni entu buase bia ni mo otimi edifa se traffic crash a ohwe na ebia okwan wom kakra na dia fam ubenwa na onika we crash na accident aba and so all those things are part and I see ubetimi ayusu but say ubeyusu wrong way say udifa highway street ni so dia ateni enun de bi fa omuso papa kan say ubisa papa na papa si anka omuso enua na omu yusu
omudidi
ehwe
omo yere ne omo da no na omo ni abre pa
atene omo agu omo adwuma na omo say ade no betimi ayusu
ba so chese omo na egu omo adwuma
omo na egu omo na atene yesi memfa ha aswondinti udi akofa ha na yechiwa wana gu wagasa wajuma enya wagasa yesi u papa se men ko ha ubenya asem usi chichina ehwa na obefa ukofa ha na unya asem a eye wagasa aswondinti ena wakonya asem e dia ma hu ana wagasa na ogu wajuma. Right. But you can use it nicely without what breaking the rules or the laws that is being given. Na abobo ya define pa. Ube una mu di
phone bitim we hange enchen na we zo tenchen na de ye hu ni se ebu okra ohun ne side yie.
Oh,
nti otisimo ebu aka kesie bi na bran.
Ateni. We enya dia afei na yedi sinap egu from catch amount for citizen any obi a otwi abobo ya say de wo ye yenye abobo ya any seat usa di this chairs no plastic chairs ebia system na wo see amount for trim ama ya salo di biom.
That's right.
Na de na ko butu a hwan citizen sunzo omo aso din ade we hu say dangerous risks
no
walk of through
ya na reho
enti atani enye say ye go omo adwuma na emu ehihye ya omudi aba ni say abobo ya no betimi ayusu ba untimi yusu a udi befa high street and I say you are using the abobo ya or the pragia wrong way because medicine cry ya the man wa ye kire prescription a e wo so say ade we na ebetimi aye na unim na ye maun medicine na ye say na ye say ufa na wan fa ni sa na onya issue a one ya maun prescription o one fa so enti one na ye enti ye go omadwuma they should follow the right direction and not the rules and regulations are omodi atu wo say pragia any abobo yan emamu yusu sa kwan ni so no they should just pass through that channel, and that is what I will say. They are not destroying the work or the business that they are doing. Just that the ban that they are banning, then they are banning them from using it on what the high streets. Thank you very much.
Thank you. On my be 22 minutes on top of the hour 9 a.m. GMT, the studios of PAPALAW Radio. We're having discussions about our nation. We are doing what we are mandated to do as good citizens. So today we are having in-studio discussion, and to help me do the discussion is Mr. Kojo Frimpong. He's a social commentator. And then my co-host, David Santos. Coup d'etat, said the canon, Kokoso, Dikain, Ewo, Burkina Faso, Mali, Tuaso, Guinea Bissau, and so about Tuaso, and then Niger, so about Kamo. Uti almost 70 years, Niger for they almost on mineral resources in Nina. Skebion Benyan almost and the France. Now, France are amo mubi eno kura no mo an de request because yes remo
85%.
Yesika na ma beje no mo mai kakra fancy is your mind now one na Chad nso ebisi wo ho me refi Chad nso ka ho within 3 years yenya ku be 6 to 7 ni nyina no dodo na ye francophone countries kojo officer edien na ekoso na cool plotters no but I ben is your mani so into omodeko ye cool Niger die Mohamed Bazoum no an presidential guard Chiani and any one kaneka bomu achino detaining now minoka say ugusu detention penyiya bedane ti sabofra e comedy na near freno obise biane na mana biane adi ne agya to you know officer die na amo manfo no support to coup for because dodoɔ na sɛ bribery ni dɔɔso ebinom tena konya so a democratically no fa parliament no assign the years ni bi ayɛ dɛn aka ne tenure ne ho sɛ wɔ so ɔtena so first and second term also say my ne third term wohwɛ Alassane Ouattara wayebi ɛwɔ Cote d'Ivoire me no kasa yi ne third term mu na ɔwɔ yi almost hwɛ corruption hwɛ tighten your belt but dodo na edidi me na ɔmo belt na ɔmo yɛ ale ɔmo amen coming so di obi you say a hungry man is also an angry man then our kafasa cool ye kokoso especially West African sub-region.
Okay, yo papa me da say me say Africans no minim say onyame de anwea soronko na boy and there I don't know. Abrofo no utimi so makwanimo pa na wonte sa no ma we yatena se yesi first yempeku se soja ban bedi yeso ne ade anti ayen hyehye se yenko democracy na yeto aba emfie nan se nipa no woni nyene ho a oye no se woni gina dwuma ho a yento ane so yenyina yate ase but enempanimfo ne bia aba no obedi ade no asa ade de no ya no afa na se ne papa busua mu adwapade o se ne maame busua mu adwapade o tam ne beduru pe no apɛ kwan bi so no asesa mmara no se metumi akwa 3 times
Alassane Ouattara de enkra de anika nipa omu yiri so onko no ko gina e se mia meko no ko gina ye san we ni ma omo to
no sa akoye obi wo ho a mefa nse MPP na nka na ado ho ya ne second time wode be kofie no asa akọ stand up mama CPP iti na chese onya MPP ni bio edi afedu obetumi asa ayede akobio so ade ase na wafa adai so etino we ye sign bobo breye ne yanso eti sesi ya no se mfie miensa na ku be se mako 5 ase 4 e na akoso de a ene ye wo se abibima ya aka no ye nwene ho na me de se omu de soja be ko Niger ne ade ne de me menya hwe se ku e ba yi e moja ba akokora hwe egu
gabi boko
enoma na papa na ye no
si ni nyina moja ba akokora hwe
enoma na papa na ye na nka mo ECOWAS no e wo se mo sole ka che papa nse no saa no ma yakokɔ so betimi de no ma bia yɛ dai aba eti yesrew saa no ma a wo hyehyɛ ne mmra na wo hyehyɛ no ye no onya adwen mo anka ana mo ahwɛ na wo yɛ de opɛ because ade so ba yɛ no Nigerfo no de wo mu nyina ani agye kro no mu no wo mu ani agye wo mu bɔgye so ye ne yɛ tenchen de yɛ sɛ de asojafo nti ano de mesre ɔman mu mpanimfo sɛ saa no ma ne de wo mu ntwu mu mfiri ho kra sɛ yɛ de soja sɛ yɛ de asojafo wo de wo mu kwakɔ yɛ dai
ekomogi se na gu se ye den yo afi no
masa sorry
akokanya no time aye late
ana nkofo nso se mo de yes mo de o mu beba mo fom na papa na ye bekum na busuafo nyina mo mekun ye na de mo pese mo mfa ne transfer mo de na transfer afi na twetwere mo bo eti mesre Ghana mpanimfo wo mu a en matese yese na se kina wo be meeting efo asigina ye for saa de no ho me po mu chew so mu ye 10
ya ye mo wansa kojo enko mo be ye wa ha Saturday ti minim se still wo be ba ha be ya manfo se mo pe enemies dia Ghana
saa na tie yes esa be fan se eyi ni nyina wo mo ni be de e be ba ye nso sesi a ana make say Niger ensamsa na esi no because of the ECOWAS decision no mako taking into no ama even gas pipeline e ko ayi nyina no matutum this matutu borders ama je ne kura ne ho kire ye no it mesre wo musanka we ba ye no oh menia papa wo de ye besre wo menu ya e bia wo twena so ne ade wo de nke betimi a ne fa che no ne ma no be se yi na aye kasa de ana ne nipa no be kasa na mo he so wa ma na ansa madwuma se ne ya wo hye me bufuo
soja ni de entry
ye hye na bufuo because ono na dwuna sa chen so eti mesre se sa emra no ne normal wo mo ye se eno no mbetime ma Niger adwo ana so mo de be papa ne hu de ono wa wipu ene dwe
that's right
it mesre wo mo se sa decision no mo invest
David Santos.
Yeah, Attorney, thank you very much. Attorney, I would like to take it like this. People will be thinking that we are free when it comes to the African countries. But we are still not free.
So you think very soon there'll be a reversal of this whole democratic process, and Africa is, because a lot of political actors are of the view that it look like gradually Africa is trying to go back to its root of coup d'etat.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why I said I want to take it like that. Because now the coup that is happening right now is bloodless. There's no gun. And you ask yourself, why is it happening like that? And this coup d'etat that is happening in most of the African countries, Atene, is as a result of greediness, cheating. Atene, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah said something. So till we realize that we can manage our own affairs, these people will continue to what? Colonize us.
So now we are not in shackles, but the brain is in shackles. So they will still manage.
They will still.
Because until Niger's coup, I didn't know that they had to send their mineral resources to
everything
France.
To France.
For France to decide how much they give to Niger.
That is cheat. And then Kwame Nkrumah said, till we realize that we can manage our own affairs, they will continue, will still continue to manage. In fact, they will manage it. Now, natural resources will be bia, usika,
even Cote d'Ivoire sends a certain amount to France.
To France. All the Francophone country.
They give something. And a small boy is talking to you like babies.
Yes.
Macron.
Atene unim say, Oma colonize Africa. France, etmia colonize 34 countries. In
all the Francophone.
Yes. We are going to the British. They also colonized 36 African countries. So, Oma dominated, and we are coup d'etat now happening. The French. And don't be surprised that the next coup, me kase coup beba, but the next coup be beba, any Togo, because Togo almost they are part of the Francophone distinct. Me kase beba. Me pajamuntie ni ye because uya coup d'etat ni nyina happening ni nyina francophone countries no e happy uya Burkina Faso a omusu no ebimu wo mu a they are mixed with the French. Uko Malia, they are also mixed with what? The French. Niger susu sa na ateni deedi we nyina eba ni se cheating sa na ekoso se obi ebe kwa koye adwuma. Na so onya bibi mpo a look at Niger omu nya sika their own resources, their own money, they give it to them as loan. Hey, na ateni maye mejuma manya kakra dia semi ho a media kotu bank na mi si mi nya mi sika usa di mi sika mami as loan. Hey, anka wo papa wo dia hwe we yo anka wo will you be happy? You'll be angry to the extent that the obiabe can be a untie. Ateni, the purpose of the foreigners or the whites is to make sure say their purpose on an African land achieve to make sure say we will still be coming to them to direct us. Ateni. Now say obi oma sorry na oma ye bibi the body called IMF or see IMF no African countries, most of the African countries omo nyana ma call IMF da or see there is a body who dia upa uba abamu na uniska brabejiska ye di be more free, don't worry. Now ye di more free, don't be in hurry to come and pay. We'll tell you how to use the money. Udie beji busian we say now for natural resource maybe and for udie we Ghana.
On fait colonial tax.
Thank you.
We colonize on weja hoko but tax in it here. Ube seni habrel.
Can
you imagine?
Can you imagine?
Anyway, me check Google no. France for colonize 20.
20
African countries.
Okay, 20.
And British for the colonizer 22.
22. Okay, so 20.
That's right. 2022.
Okay, 2022. Yes. And so Obama so Omuna dominated pa on the African land.
That's right.
Atene. Mika IMF sem.
How say the British colonized 22 African states. France colonized 20. Can you imagine? Come bypass almost be Portuguese in a few. I'll find out the own once you proceed.
Yes. So Atene. No more imagine say
Omojisa countries colonial tax.
Yes.
Ghana there, Omo new manim so omojio nanso. You gold ni and diamond ye omugusu
tu ombetu ni nyina.
Na gas ya Ghana oil. EO group yi ni hwan me. Omo percentage akese. British ni United States for. Omo na omo percentage so wo.
Thank you. Atene. No one say when greediness do some level, it will come back to you yourself. Atene, all the people who rose up to bring all these schools, who call Guinea, Domboya,
my man, on Cyril,
Ebeden Wasre, or New Biansre. Atene, Domboya, Onua and a year presidential guard. All guide Omankasa president. Only say what Manu ama Afghanistan won only say Domboya, Mama de Domboya, Wakobi. Etini akwanu ni won on one kasa de helping so say ni time edu say or resigning or see there be obesa kobium Mama de Domboya na helping no entinu. He is using the guy to intimidate the citizens.
That's right.
And now wasa ko biom. Uwie ye no mpese. Ubesa friso. And akwanza debi. Afi no akwa nipa na wa training wenyi.
Onim se midwa no. Onim se sa ye ka African sense mu. Ye ko Gambia. Ye nyina enim de esi wo ho. Ya jeme.
Yeah.
Watena so sa osi not even osi obien to me to not even Allah. Adam Abaro no is security. Yes, no is security.
Greediness.
US no bigina.
How can you do that?
Adam Abaro and now or no tia kunya so no. Only so no pese or sister constitution. Adia wo na yaya jame ya
na wo
among for international communities obiaze masa wa lusu sore. I say beba be two to say typical African president Adam Barrow. Sorry to say, and you say ordinary watchman ain't to be mayor president, but who you were a security person, and you trained soldier. No, a watchman.
Yeah, okay.
Our Bruce now the buy and a month for say a pe will be naja. Ya de mao. And ne or no so nan pese or touch constitution. And then because we did it 2 times a year to open another term
and no or changing to favor on one kasa.
Na yaya jama or no call
greediness
or call or didn't want to see or no or tin say oh mama yeku. He has the people who also back him there.
Yes.
That is it.
Akwe sorry and I also sorry and ye never African kasa no ye yare.
Oh, Atene and one wakano. Atene enti uye these 4 coups are happy Mali, Guinea, Niger, and Burkina Faso. All the people are on my kunina, they are special force
home trained.
Yes, home trainer. On Makasa ne train one more say guide me and this is what I'm coming to do.
Yeah.
No your friend
no set me here u presidential guard. Now me person me here kwa we to be na me know na easy for me to catch you and what simple entina who say ku we are happy no ye botu o mo kasa na training akwa no mu say o mu guide o mu na enema ye ba be ye no ye hia mu and na say o mu so o mu anyi o mu say de o mu ye no enye entinu say me ni now na me pese me kidnap wa simple and no say ma chill Machi maji power head afro unsem.
We say papa na yesa kola o.
Obeye.
Yes you a comedy na Niger. Waka shop.
Me here. The president o.
O pacho.
I think say a lesson.
A lesson
for all
African countries no.
Ateni me ba on entinu the happening say to say yewo Nanado Dankwa AKUFO-ADDO. Awa abamwem. Na oba ba wie ni tem. Ese onja no nko na o pushi agenda emma baomia so omra only say ebi so happy here owie ye o si niba ebe to aso wa change constitution no Togo there won de oye
fari nyasing
yandema
wo wi ade a ese wo ko no nko wo sa lobby emma obi say yenye entinu on say banisa
ne papa nkasa Olympio etiso no omo ye ku ma de otiso first no ebe fia
okay
na odi Olympio ebae Togo for them Togo ni first West African country omo ye ku first ku na chance fio na ya de man na di kan
okay
one na at the time in the military into ye wi na odi Olympio tena so say wo tena oye your hotel no hwa krokro de John na pa or some be yi ni fio no better so 30 something years not so
how
Lawrence na remind you
or tena so
30 something
yeah owie ye no
nipa ba kon
na ne ban so be so mo ne ban so e ka dwe na nko san
yes
a pushi ne ye can say in the term of office na man for so ya ha ne ha oboa obehwe osan pia bi to mu
yeah
opia
oko 3
oko
aha osan pe 4 ako na man for say
the b ateni entimidi manu esino these are all lesson the me kan nyina me kwakwasi say me ka kwasi say ye hwe de esino a our leaders they are heartless they don't want to think and if you don't want to think and you want people to think for you these are some of the things that will be happening now ateni
yes
hwe say ye natural resources ni nyina akoma waba na the next generation omu ba na mu ekom di wo mu a enye sere won kwakọ sere enti so obi sere a onye slave
me kra de me de fire kojo ede santos e wo se e born say ya nye careful a ye be wu akọ ye man be sa be slaves me sana mi hu
eguso
ati ye di akọ kola ne be sa be slaves
ateni adena badalawo
foundation ye lay no kola ne so ba pa omo a be kasa brofo mo de mo me for mine
yes
eno no
na mo say
na ateni ye wo kroman mu ena
LGBTQ Kenya Sam George no Reverend Forjo de oye deputy education minister ne ntoso honorable ntoso no ne omo maka de private partners bill yi call ya eno yi bre so no omo pass say obetumi the private bill aba
yeah
wo ho to be draft
yes Kenya Sam
pa de mi ho na enka omafa enka ne Ghana ti ho yi enka titeta hukso enka omo de be hye kon enya ne pass ya de ono ambassador
yes
US ambassador
etimi be gina ho no be kire de
yeah
in America obetuma kire de onye
na wo ko utimi di wo secret eko America
embassy
wo kwa ye de wo
Messi America embassy omo se ma Ghana ni metwa picture around the place make
ewo wakasa wo country wa be die ho no person de embassy
the belief is that if you guys don't know the belief is that okwa American embassy unya wura ho a onamba kusi America o
yeah
say bibi tour you are in America
yeah
Ghana but wura embassy you are in America yes. That's the meaning people are in hot scorching sun or in the name of visa and no the won kan ho hwe omu to be hwe wani ba so for no reason
yeah
that na madam for bigger chem say mo trend no say said omo bounce Ghana for ni nyina ye LGBT ne ho abufu but emfa ye ho said the Sam George aka no mo fam kuro ni emfa ye kuro mo tiasia
atamese anka
he said it
why say musika na mo de be ma ye ntena mo mfa
ateni to defend the good name of Ghana no
for anusi because some frost
okay Dr. Kwame Nkrumah eja ma ye no you see enu bi na wo kan o. They can't even defend the values.
No.
The culture of the Ghana we are living.
Na ye there na a African president ewie sika no dey akogu Switzerland.
Oh,
because they are tax free.
Yes.
And the Kumusa Swiss bank go head Ghana for sika. Gugu ho. Kojo yanko semfo froso na NDC amanyo kuo no minority e wo parliament. Omo dey abetu dwa se Bank of Ghana oni ni 2 deputies no. Omo bon, omo ye bonde tunde sunde munde. Ya babenya bibi e friend negative a point no ye 55.1 billion. And ye sika so losses and so sika da ho Ghana sika wo mo hwe so ni omu twade fra ne ne keka ho nyina no. And ye 60.8 billion Ghana cedis. Afọmọ nsase omo toatoa omo say it's worth it. IMF okran so kra san be defend omo bisa nti amom nkran hye sa adwuma kuo ya Bank of Ghana ya sign atwa sika $250 million ese wo current office is not fit for purpose adenti hokra ya yet say earth tremor and asase wo so nkete ni bi sana madam fubika no na asase wo so ankasa earthquake enti no e was so more relocated the new edifice me no kasa isa ya approve ya wo mu si say edan no sa bank ya so Ghana ka there is no single monetary policy omode aba o ka na fam
yo medo ase ase mo de nanka me pese me kasa ho kra because ka uzu betumi aboa me a Bank of Ghana adwuma be pa no moye business be pa no moye
de nka wo so moye ne so mo de monetary policies be ba o ma hwe sika so yi
because enko for banks kana momojigu ho na minim na menu start ya no work kan mo se car maintenance afika do mo de petrol kan
11 million
me pa cho ma me fuma no se na menu into asman because sabe
ko do amene o Ghana ye be ye ni
ye wo me manyine kakra nanso said the no mercy kono me sure South Africa countries na cool soldier aban na emse fatayen true because Rolling Star
no disappointed
Minia wait me to aso man because edin
sa Ghana tete apansam say na we Rollins wa ha no ye ku a anke mo nyene so me no kasa ne
Rollins oh ye be kai no
onim see so ye nana no ma ye demonize Rollins no moja okay Dr. Beckley Dr. ya don't go city yes wo no mo ya mo Rollins no mo na de no moja na Rollins de ye hu helicopter kra na ba na nkola ye dwane adan Rollins beku yen Rollins sana papa ye sentampa
na mesu adwuma wo su ari ene ne ye adwuma ma wo mo castle ne ade
okay
me ne na share face to face say na papa no ne share o se de ye bo ne din wa bonten no anya sa na ote
na ayi kwan so traffic by na papa ye sie finika mu da you stop you come without security way you feel free and a man for them you could see still almost don't know
your confess your condition of engineering room your na opie wo so sunsun to so
yeah owo iba
opie wo so o papa no we share na da
na dia minya hu bi
be say opie ye so na friends any pa me ansa ba me na me senior man wo eti o ha na hu so obi abie pron a ho na o communication ayi nyina nti o say condition no it's 24 hours because of heat near the identity that na window air conditions the near fix na photo aba ho ayi ti o ha na hu so obi abie pron no boko o ja pe no obi ayi odru ha mo ho ye ani esa mo didi ahopopo ndi ese yes ya didi okay mo nya dwuma ya ba wate papa no ho woni ni nhia da
Medina them.
Minia. Me bla, woni na ye adwuma no god woni ne twitwa pictures ne ade me machiri ba. that time friends militia time on the buy and one and a penny
militia no ye mukro mu say police ni ho a omo ma bebu nipa
me bla na na penny waka sanya etika osu castle headquarters
okay
me bla na na tie
bomba bu no mo say asa dwon ase atade bisa no mo ba
etika e back castle na me bla gina ye hey stop this is not me say na Lawrence and we see from here after me bla ho was oh you are good
yeah you are working
yes I want watch here no up till now me bla da wo abai bia baby from Lawrence time nyina wo da wo plaster house is here they say ono na ye a friend say as a president the BF baby ba what them then card the bible president the BF baby ba one they choose to say wo kwa kofa president no say what them be ko hotel we on the direction our protocol
wow
me chiri ba
Rollins ye nipa
Cherry to aso
David Santos Kojo se to aso
okay.
Kojo se we na mene no
yes
na se Rollins wa hapa
NC
no tina ye wie beka MPP 10 candidate na fe di akogu na minim se among for 10 ni mu no as a Rollins bi ewo ye behwe se Kojo be hu Rollins ekona to aso mame
attorney from today when we see something in white we take a critical look and look at it very well.
Anya white bia na ye papa.
Debi na say material na different ye wo material bia enti say on say gold. One ben no we kira obeka say sa cream color no.
Ye wo konya kura ye a omo paint it to say gold,
enye gold. Enti enne
na first obi o she white de na face eja.
Oh, we clean.
Ye my finance minister no she white I was here ni.
Ube hwe ni ye.
O hwe oni papa yi Alaji ono so gina court sa owo bono ho baby ono so she white pa or parliament baby o she white ai
mepe
Collins Dauda
okay
ai obo bi no na preso white ne de se ebe hwe ni
yes ateni
ono so aso gli no o gina court
oja ateni na ye kan Bank of Ghana asem na entina midi finance minister asem so ba first na Bank of Ghana be ban.
That's right.
Na Bank of Ghana enye collaboration omu ye. Say oni finance minister. Minister of Finance. Any Bank of Ghana omu they work hand in hand.
Oh yes.
And to say if we are saying that Ken Ofori-Atta should resign. Not resign. Na mu ka say Bank of Ghana effective Bank of Ghana. And dem mu bua because Ministry of Finance, any Bank of Ghana, they work hand in hand. And so if Nipa na obia yesika so ntimi obia yesika so definitely Bank of Ghana will cause financial loss to the country.
That's right. Well, Adai and so Professor Adai who said that.
Yeah, Adai.
Ono so said there be that. Okwa e kakra omukwa kai besa beda ho no. Enya de ketwa. And no be open the can of worms among for feel say just a who you want to create any investors confidence be beer. Say, hey, you're Bank of Ghana and you're 2 deputies, papa.
Enye papa.
But young person tina way who na Ghana and say ana.
There be entina me can say. On say you will be all ye sikaso.
But let's be honest.
Okay.
I think say President AKUFO-ADDO drew points be we need the temerity to sack.
Yes.
Wa higher and
reshuffle crowd want me anya bi.
Ase want to be said ye ni enim no. Ana nkrofo se ya chechire na yampa.
Enye we nye chichire asem. Ye ka asem a ye si chichire.
We just want to me.
Want me ade no frustration abem.
Because Cecilia da pass me e ba e. Mami ni yeso wa resign you. Na wo mampanyi wo je letter na so minim say unyu mapa be sign wuti. For face and can was say okasa o de
the letter
no neja to ho
not
sana said the almost so ye clearing agent no o clear obia sa yugia he
yes
and when you scatam okwa kugina ape baby a na branti ya no ye deputy minister of no ye the trade ewo central region no he okugina ape MPAD Onya skani free.
Ateni. who can be first say Bank of Ghana till now they don't have only even one policy. Say this is the policy we are following. There's no blueprint. A guide you say this is what we want to do. Attorney, now say Bank of Ghana, the whole Bank of Ghana, any blueprint and as a policy. Then they are at the Bank of Ghana gallivanting. Ti say sebi upie kwa bonti enyumra obe se ashawofo omukoba sa na omuye wo honmu. Then they are printing money. The only thing they do is to print money. Number D. Print money. Number D. Say policy, power policy, the omunibi. Now, if the finance minister is causing financial loss to the country, na Ghana sika ya keep you ateni ya keep you ya keep you World Bank of Ghana. Na se nipa na onu sunu ono ye sika so. Ent me hwe ye sika no so yi. Now we are in this economic hardship. And the Bank of Ghana, they be at say Dr. Addison, catch say or the $11 million. They are called repair cars. Now the Bank of Ghana causing financial loss to the state. No, $60.8 million billion Ghana cedis. No, when we are so solving that issue, SRCO approve it. $250 million. Say omudi kwa si na dia ya nya loss na nsan ya yentime hu anu no. Yesa ko prove sika amomu. $250 million. Say omusa e dia ko si another headquarters of Bank of Ghana. Na ba ko no dia hu anu.
All right, but President voice now say I will protect the public person, mama. Yeah, we so kan yampa. Say obebo Ghana public person home by ye nyina yetie no or man inaugural or concessional speech no or say I'll protect the public purse. Me kan so pass ebrea oba befa the ministers first appointment ministers no align kojo chairman no appoint you on first obekaya horse or the two ja say wo pesika no enya nyama bam but ene
I shall protect the public purse. 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 I shall protect the public purse.
All right, Obia send a message. Oheneba Kofi Prince Nipa B and now was send a message. Make us submit to Makenkaya. Now ya final story. So very sad and appalling, dear. In fact, since I started having knowledge about politics, Nanado, our president and his government are the worst. One can west. Good, better, best. To win west, west. That's a muchi. West so far. No development in the country, only spending of money. He knows very well Ghana has money, and he and his government are just embezzling our funds and depriving us of what is ours, and we are just suffering. That's why he said, "Yetisika so, nanso, okom ediye, nanado, nungwa, nanaba, nungwa, adogono." Nanaba, I say, what kasem ni na? Nanado no. And now no di nana abba nungwa adogono. You got that right. And now so making kind some messages Pastor Edmond nenya gro adapa or tisia banzo enye easy crack okay can be or tell ya ban say hey what are you talking about? Or say I am sometimes amazed when Ghanaians get shocked with daylight robbery amongst these thieves as our leaders. When you elect a wolf to preside over sheep, what do you expect? There aren't hardened criminals like Achim Mafia scraps, twerps, and crabs. By the time this Lilleputs and nincompoop of a president leaves office, Ghanaians will have a clear idea of the state of our national coffers. They will not loot everything lootable. They will loot, not they will not. They will loot everything lootable. Next time, when you are given a ballot paper, you will think twice. Pastor Edmond. You see,
wow.
I question some more about we can editia a binder that's a bite you one by one. Or here, sir, create loot and share now. Nanka popular cliche, MP before you should describe it. The NDC.
Yeah.
But today, as a create a loot and share no. Ache mafia no agia boss. Some Ghana papa. You see messages ni being so about Facebook. My main try say me ko ho na mako kinkan because final topic you know anya de beche wo ho sa anti ma menko na menko kinkan comment ni bia aba e wo Facebook. We Oheniba Kofi Prince or said this country has got to a stage whereby we need to speak the truth to the face of our leaders in this country called Ghana, because I still can't believe that they are okay in swimming in this serious mess they have created. We need to arise. I think inside the brain of our so-called leaders are sick. They need to be hospitalized. Again, Oheniba Kofi Prince BM say crazy leaders of our time. Only in Ghana. I'm so much annoyed this morning. You will, because baby a Ghana could read dear Ajinyame. Kofi Kojo Yemfa Chato, sorry, Kojo Yemfa we Chato MPP Eko ye omo flag bearer. Na omo ye do. Yes, I was here slice it down the numbers to 5. Yakoye super delegate congress now mudi yi 5 no na ya ma 5 atnechi ababe ye spectators and so mudi o support abeta die obey eventual winner no now hwe de ko na yakoye se my endorse no se edien you se die ntio papa ye odase hoyi number 10 your friend Dr. Baumien yakoye se almost all the top men in the MPP's government and then party chairman no money or more keka ho no omu nyina no the omo tamekobo Dr. Baumia DM me share them who much of the endorsement to the side of Honorable Kennedy Japan ne Alan Chematini or na akano but do na eko Dr. Baumia ho ebiem so hwe baby a Dr. Baumia de ne campaign na akoko nyina yakwa ese chairman for ne so dodo na no true mo support dia mano na hwe mu a edipa 900 na ekoto super delegate no omote so ba omo yi bi fi mo am say 800 and something that is the figure omokoto na dodo na say so hwe MPs dodo na ese Baumia o hwe chairman for na eti yakwa yese comes na ka 9 na ka ne yagia to mu so odi super delegate ne de odi fa nefa bobo say yesu ne mom se eba mewa na nipa delegate omo mutu hini si hini no delegate na omo ye over 200,000 delegate omo koto aba na eho ene ebe hwe who be who dodo na sa Honorable Kennedy Japan bo ne ho modern pa Ghana for epe no aso omo hu JJ Rollins honhom ewonimu ebi nso se yemfama industrialist no eye Alan Chematin dodo anso se yemfama Dr. Baumia no na wo experience kojo sanipa edui why na wo fe se oye so competent to lead the MP
me da se se o mama sa akonye na me de meka se de udi kan kan no me efri tetene ade no yemman yenya bema wo yekukurudufo no otime kan no kura na se yakofa book we ni ade bisi ya ne bisi o say say Dr. Baumia se ya ministers abemu mpanimfo nyina obi ata na chidi entra because bɛfa nsɛ deɛ ɔmo yɛ na ayɛ katasumi omuasoɔ no a obiara ntumi nka no sɛ wo papa yi nso ɛka ho bi a mɛfa nsɛ ɔne abɛdi atire enti mɛfa nsɛ bɔne a ɛkɔ so ne ade no sɛ papa ne ba a ɛso bɛkata but ebi a nipa foforɔ ba a ebi a wɔma saa kwan no enti ebi a saa nipa a aba yi ɛnɔɔma ebi a ɛkɔ so wɔ aban ne mu no bebree bonyo so ahu
yɛsɛ mo a mokasa nso no editi aban na asɛ kɔme na de mo yɛ bitter
ɛno deɛ no korɛ sɛ kɔme ne yɛn nso anka nkasa ho na edidi ame a ɔbɛka kyerɛ papa sɛ ne papa mmɔ ne ho mmɔden ana bia te saa kɔme de yɛn deɛ a wɔsɛ yɛka enti sɛ ɔnso firi sɛ ɛkɔme na di amanfoɔ na ɔmo ka deɛ a fa aduane hyɛ n'anum na wɔnya akasa so ade aseɛ because sɛ deɛ wɔka Kennedy asɛm no binom sɛ Kennedy Japan if ɔmo wa bɛn mu koraa no ɛnokora de nokora no wɔka wɔde deɛ ɛto ɛdeɛ da ɛto deɛ da wɔnsuro obiara te sɛ Rollins akoma ne da ne yɛ mu no edi Kennedy Japan sɛ ɔno ɔba a onim sɛ saa ministers a papa ne ɔmo yɛ adwuma nyinaa no ɛnoɔma nketenkete borɔdwuma batabata wɔm ho edi wɔbɛhwɛ awaawaae ɛno nti na ɔmo nyinaa pere kɔ faako no so ahu because sɛ mema papa yi ba na menim sɛ papa sɛ de ositie no wɔyɛ pray wɔno deɛ ɔmfa ho sɛ mene no ɛwɔ ayi deɛ ɛkɔ no wɔbɛka anaa wɔbɛyɛ sɛ di a ade nti na memfa papa wɔ yi a ebi ɔba obetumi aka so wo deɛ sei so ate ase eti meme deɛ efiri tete nyinaa no ɛwɔ mu sɛ honorable Ken eduru baabi a ne kasa ɛne nɔɔma bi ɛne ada nanso abufuo ɛne nɔɔma bi a ɛkɔ so wɔ man mu no eduru baabi a wanhwɛ a wɔbɛkasa tie mpanimfoɔ so ho eti me deɛ papa no deɛ menim sɛ huhu bi wɔ ne mu ɛna ɔno sɛbe ɔba no ɔno aboa ne ho dada wɔ ne sika dada eti na afei na ɔbɛpere ɛna already no mebɔ mpaeɛ sɛ de wɔde to dwa sɛ ɔba a wɔnyu so aban ka ɔno a de ne sika bɛtɔ kais wɔkɔkɔrɔ obɛgya ne hɔ ne ade no ɔma ne mmerɛ mu saa so ho ɛna ɔyɛ obi nso a ɔyɛ businessman ɔman bi nso wɔkyekyere na sɛ wɔanhunu ɔmo yɛ business ɛne ɔmo anyi ankyekyere ɔman no a ɛnkɔ so because wohwɛ port nkɔfoɔ no ɔmo aka hɔ ɛbo a yɛatoto mu ne ade a ɛno na ama ahokyerɛ yɛ dɛ ɛbɛ ɔman yi mu because sɛ nka me nua bi ɛyɛ business ɛna ɔkɔfa na ɔma ba na ɔtumi yi ɛtumi tɔn ne ade a ka ebi a ebi bɛkɔ me maame nkyɛn ebi bɛkɔ me brɛ bi nkyɛn ɛyɛ na wɔn nso ho ayɛ dɛ adwodwo nanso nkɔfoɔ mu ntumi nyi no ɔman ɛne yɛayere so ntumi firi sɛ ɔno wɔwɔ saa tebea no mu no ɔba a ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ ɛfɛkte no ɔnso ma ne nua bi ho nyɛ dɛ ɛnkyere no ɛtumi dɛ mimi firi sɛ Ken deɛ sɛ nka MPP foɔ tumi to aba na ɔmo ayi no a kam firi sɛ bɛboa na nipa no bebree kuro mo apa aba no ka ebi ɔmo bɛsa aba back because ɔno no mɛhunu sɛ ɔne youth no ɛne mɛfa nso ɔmo mu ni bie because ɔno no ɔka na brabɔ mu nsɛm akyerɛ wo a wafa saa tebea no mu ɛtumi firi sɛ ɔba a ɛde ahotɔ ɛbɛba menim sɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so ne ade gye sɛ mpaebɔ na ebi MPP bɛsa kɔ breaking the 8 no nanso yɛnya obi a ɛbɛsesa amanfo adwene sɛ kama yɛ madwene sɛ menkwa ha bio nanso ɛnam nipa so mɛsɛ nti ɛde a mefiri sɛ bɛboa yɛn
David Santos fa ewie
atene sɛ wohwɛ ɔmo a mo agyina sɛ yɛnto ɔmo so aba na nyame yɛ adom a 2024 no ɔmbɛtumi alidi the party MPP no ɔmo nyina if you look at them obia is capable when they say they have the men there the men are there but just say enyeman kitinkiti bi na sometimes eya enko yi na atene mi ka akosi se baby a yaba abedru we need a leader who doesn't tolerate nonsense ye yan leader afina ase ni ho aju ase we debi say ye see ye sacrifice sa nipa no a the mess that we it will increase again by ye pobia they said the eti anma ye kan Rollins one asem say Rollins ne etiswa ateni untimi be ka chen say wo wayira eyi 60.8 million na eyira faiva faiva untimi ka chen say 2.5 5 million yira fitem oil refinery na fa hiva one na yedi man na one na yedi kotu ho untimi ka kire ni sa enti so ohwe omo a there are only 2 people me I go for them is either say you obi a ni policies eso good a Alan Chiramante Alan Cash ono so ohwe no a ubehu se untimi enka eniema bebre enfa Alan ho.
That's right.
So both sides obi a owo NDC kra most of them like Alan.
That's right.
Entinu se Alan nya kwan na obeha adwen mama enya ni easy. I'm telling them today, I'm telling everybody because Alan untimi there's nothing you can use to tag Alan. As why say who dey obisa NDC ni grab say Alan onka bibika ever Alan wa hwi ni wo beka
na baumia de omo tape no.
Oh na baumia tape yes ye bo baumia tape a ye mfiri ha no mu na ya bo ba ko kra dia cheru. The second most powerful person in this country is the vice president. Onu ena oye a leader of the economic team. Wajai economic no ena se osi oye digitalization. Na obi ya fawo se brabe ye wu na wo ye economic wizard. Economic king kong. Na economy nu ebedu se ya. Na wo sabe jina no se yentu abama wa ena mika no se ateni na se Ghana fo omani sabi enye se omani omani afra na omani frakra se ye bote bebreu na ye bo Dr. Baumia nidin say want me the mandate that you are assigned to you couldn't. Now what be jina no se wakasa we dey ye wakasa wo policy na dey ye dey ama wo dey ye obi policy
also cry a new vision for Ghana.
A new vision. Is that leadership? Leadership on me boa obia oye leader. Una oye second in command. Went me abuano. Na oma ye adeni ye na se de nipa no ni obi ma wo se yemfa ma na wo betimi aye you have a new vision. Na new vision aden one fa ma u papa no. Upabano kra na nsan kra u kasa etiano. Is that leadership? Is that a good leadership? Ateni yentimi bo nipa we we cannot and ever have confidence in him. Na ateni uni say obano no ka che na nado say onu politics there anka enye ni lie. Enna na nado ka say u de janu emame. Now, because you are good in economics, we are pointing in never be your economy ni. Now, obi a usi politics di ankanya ulai, enti brabe una uye economic guru. Brabe economy na say.
Not the one who see.
Okay, now to now, look at how people are suffering. Look at how people are crying. Look at how people.
Nurses are suffering.
Everybody is suffering.
Soldiers are suffering.
Yes.
Doctors are suffering. Patients are
suffering. In fact, everybody.
Journalists are suffering.
Everyone.
PAPALAW radio
are suffering.
Kojo of Frempong.
We are suffering. We are suffering. Ateni. Everybody nanaba Jude GH or si Ghana ye ni dia obua. Say we mo abemu dia nya odia. Ateni. The only person that can stop this nonsense is Kennedy Japan. Ken, udie midimanu siba enye mi pese mekasa. How many people ebet me aka the nonsense I cause wo on party mu. Ah mo sa wo aban mu. Ah no so MP. Eye say onye MP na okasa kasa sa.
Our parliament.
Our parliament. That's right. Ateni mi pese Kennedy Japan or ni sound bite. Omumbo wia ateni. Basketball. It's not for Aki and Popo. And to Utin we are.
Could you find out words?
Okay. Madam, you say, I was a baby or the afano. No. Because Ushemwa, Alan, so a nipabia, sabi. Unyano, Asembia, Ubitimia, Kafano.
Cash for seat in a penal.
Yes. Ubitimia Kafano, when I say, now also what buying him now, yeah, into dwadia nkɔso ne ade ebia no nko a na mmom sɛ bia ne yɛ ana bia sɛ adeɛ ɔno so menyɛ sure sɛ obenya nti ɔmu mmienu deɛ me mmom de metepo Japan.
Okay. And yenti Honorable Kennedy Japan soundbite.
Fuopa kwasiafuopa ma Jimmy MPP for Jimmy me who be stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. Kwasiafuopa ma Jimmy MPP for Jimmy me who be stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party.
Wanka say ebinumo
was MPP for. Hey, it is any power waba power. Na ube Jimmy a ube only to me mponi. Na
party a wosi o ma Jimmy na opeso odi Jimmy for.
And to say opeso only Jimmy info na fe onchiro munyansa.
Simple. Madam Ase, Kojo Frepon a social commentator and ne overcome who PAPALAW studio ha. Emma Edi Yagro Edi Jumedi number we here Mpɔtam so. Me co-host David Santos. Thank you very much. Oba nyansa for ye budi be yen kana sem aha and ye di jumedi ye say this is where we draw the curtains. 15 minutes on top of the hour 10 a.m. We had the extended version of today's program because we had a studio discussion with my panelists David Santos, my co-host, and Kojo Frempong is a social commentator. In fact, when it comes to air condition installation and servicing and all that, he did that a lot. Could you Kanyama Kakra wo ye chere na?
Em say said your work and no correct.
That's right.
Air condition, refrigerators, even fridge says you are the abaso no your friend flush free. No matter how said the city be say electronics say you said DA what the department me and say that was opportunity.
That's right. And me am a living example. Me fridge am say I say na ya box cost nko be 1,000 plus amame. Na fridge na nkasa me turn say. Na Kojo ba ya me say 1 minute on the producer. Me say so ai mpacho mawie. Na me say we wie. What's mawie? Enti or a wizard when it come to refrigeration and the likes. Enti nyamisha. That's right. All right, your mind be a year. If you know me, no, Hania did you make me did the PAPALAW perfect. You streaming live at modernghana.com, online radiobox.com, and Facebook also PAPALAW radio/TV. Corner question is not too late. The beauty about social media is that when we are done with the broadcast, you can make time and watch. It's audio visual, so go and listen and watch at the same time. They say radio, audio visual. All right, thank you very much. I'm out. Okay. Have a blessed day.